Hello everyone and welcome. It is time for some fight sticks and flash kicks. It is number 84. We are closing in on the countdown time for that big number 100. Very excited to be here. Very excited to be joined by the one and only Jay Sav. How you doing, my goat?
Of course, I'm feeling, you know how I feel right now? I feel like when you go to like the same basketball games at the stadium and you're playing, watching close up, and all of a sudden you got that lucky lottery. The fan came out, the mascot came out, hands you a box seat ticket for the next game. Now I'm in the box seat, just sitting back, feet are up. Not worry about a thing except watching some good guilty gear. I'm more than excited to start us off here. Chair. Anji versus Calico on the Axel. A lot of Axel's been cooking lately, of course, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Axel's been going crazy. Anji has been looking pretty solid as well. I mean, not too much has changed about the Anji, but he's always just been Anji, right?
Yeah, on the up and up, our most recent TNS winner is an Anji in MacMan, so.
Yep.
Both characters have been playing really well, both online and offline, as we think.
Oh, this is huge, though. You're going to be getting... Oh, actually a wall break here.
Time stop still alive, though. Be careful, can't spin it.
You can't.
You're not involved from that, buddy. Hate to break it to you, no?
That's actually so tragic.
If only you could spin through time, Anji.
Well, today I learned it looked like Calico was ready for that. You can't spin it, apparently.
Absolutely not.
Oh. Counter close slash. I don't think you can
still
Calico.
Definitely a threat in this matchup.
Yeah, Calico didn't quite even
Ren
expect
not
that. This command grab is doing work right now, though. Burst baited off the 5K, too.
Yeah, really good routing from Calico here, using the time stop to not only set up a combo, but also a burst safe one at that, using 5K to just honestly OS the burst on it, because 5K itself is burst safe while still being able to combo into another move if they don't. So
yeah.
There's really good awareness and combo knowledge from Calico there to take our first game here.
Absolutely. It's been great seeing Calico grow on the Axel. Been bringing in some new stuff, so a little bit more consistency we're seeing for sure. You do gotta love to see it.
Absolutely. Here we go in our second game where we see more or less spin. Over or under spins. Spin count, I got 5 spins. Our over or under. Tell me, are we at 1 already?
1 already? I think we're going to be seeing a lot. Listen, there's one thing that's true in this world is after losing round 1, Anji players are spinning.
They spin more. Yes, when in doubt, spin even more. There we go. Spin straight to the tornado. Hard knockdown on the fish. Burst to get away from that super hard knockdown was very evident. Time stop combo again. 5K burst safe. Baits it hard. Doesn't even go for anything. But oh my god, on reaction.
Spin number 3 gets. Oh man, the time saving the time spot for the wake up spin actually goes so hard.
Ooh, just omitted the Fujin there. Just went straight for the overhead there, catching Calico off guard.
Had the 50 meter. You gotta respect it.
Oh, there we go. Spin number 5 gets thrown. Calico, it's another one. Slam him down. Rainwater, it's coming. No, it's a third throw. Uh-oh. Gotta do something here. There it is. The classic.
There we go. Just a clean little, feels like one interaction, and you're already going super, super low on HP there. That's quite a nice pickup, though, on the low. Reversal super comes in for you.
Oh, no RC, though, but we're going to go for command grab. Safe from the RC there. And there comes the spin. Oh, whoa! That was very, very sneaky, Calico. Okay.
This matchup might be totally cursed. I'm not gonna lie to you. This seems a little bit rough for the Axel.
I've learned like 2, 3 new interactions I've never seen before. It's great.
Very solid stuff from Calico. Just knowing those interactions themselves and have the bravery to go through it.
Absolutely. There goes the command grab. Time stop again. Will the burst come out? No. Again, we're just waiting. Looking for a spin, but there we go. Chair baits. But by waiting, but then okay, Snail gets. Ooh, there we go. Now going for the fish one, full punish there. The drops and that 2H off the deflection was more than enough.
Yep.
Calico take game 2 here.
Deflect shield into 2H is always so solid. It's just such a beautiful option for Axel. The button's like the perfect speed to punish off of most deflect shield options.
Wait, hold on. That was 6 command grabs from Axel in 2 rounds. I think we gotta add the command grab counter to screw the spin counter. The command
That's
grab.
just the
Hold on.
Calico special, honestly. You know,
I
you
guess
always
so.
have
I
those
haven't seen this.
players.
This is new to me.
Yeah, you always have those players who are like, they'll find one interaction that you don't quite understand or that you can tell like is frustrating to the Anji. And it's just like, yeah, this is the interaction that I'm leaning on, and you gotta either learn how this one works or you're gonna lose this set.
Absolutely. Just speak of the devil there. Calico went for the same interaction with Brenton into the 2 follow-up, but Hero was able to get the fish out, and it caught, but unfortunately Calico still able to find that wall break double axle bomb for you. But 50-meter Anji, you know what's coming. Okay, try to jump, and that Nagiha is going to connect. Ooh, a little late throw there. No option for. Speaking of no options, they heard me. He said, no, I got options right here.
Yeah.
Sickle Storm full screen.
Butterfly doesn't save you there.
Pressure. Oh, another interaction I have not seen. This is new to me. I never see. I didn't realize how little I know of this specific match until now. I didn't know Winter Cherry caught the recovery spin there, and Brenton 2 catching again. There we go. Throw bait. The condition has been set for that Rainwater to connect.
I mean, these spins are really trying to do their best, but it's just not quite working out. There's a fish coming in for the overhead. Finds a close slash thanks to the butterfly coming through there.
Nice setup there with the butterfly comboing with the low and giving a full conversion here for Chair to possibly come back and get some points on the board. It's up to Calico to stop him.
Calico's
catching the start of the spin there.
Too bad. Does find a counter hit on the close slash. Just one game away from taking a round 1.
Ooh.
A beautiful Anji 2P. The Abare of Gods.
Oh, these drops are tragedy, but it's okay. Nice, got the Nagia combo. Cannot mash on that, unfortunately, but it's okay. The burst coming in just in time, and the meter, but ooh, a little misinput on the super. Calico has one more chance to get out of here. Spins the Axle Bomber, but the JH on the RC is going to close out our first set here. Quite the showing put on by both players here, but it'll be Calico moving on. Here, hope to see you come back through losers. But good stuff for sure.
Absolutely. Definitely solid on that Anji. Lots of interesting interactions to lock in for that. Definitely learned a lot on that one. Next up,
I didn't realize how little I knew. That was crazy.
Next up, we're going to be getting OEG's own ya boy Squanto versus... oh, you know what? I didn't even realize who this other one was. Up now, and then we're going to be getting El Macho versus Galanos.
Oh, wow. Lots of homies popping out on the stream setups. These are both Macho and Squanto are 2 players I'm good homies with, so it's going to be fun commentating their gameplay on the big screen here.
Macho has always been a treat. They've been top 8ing a lot of our brackets recently. And been unfortunately one of the victims of the infinite Oscar mirror matches that we've been having recently.
Oh man, it's been the Yu-Gi-Oh brackets lately.
It has been.
Magic the Gathering bracket.
When you got like El Macho and Ordinary Magician in every top 8 for like 4 weeks in a row, and they fight each other every week, it's always crazy.
Oh man, I can imagine they're on layer like 57.5.
Yeah. They draw a 3 teleport hand, and they're like, yes, this is a winning hand.
It's exactly what I needed. My grandfather's deck has no foolish cards.
Exactly.
It does have the unstoppable teleport.
OEG, yo boy, Squanto against Kyoku Reset.
Nacho, you're being a little ahead of yourself, man. Your match isn't up.
Oh, I see a ping coming through. Oh, I do see Squanto in as well. A little bit Ram versus Potemkin.
Yeah, switch off that Slayer Squanto. I saw that. You're not low. I peeped. But here we go. Set number 2. Ram Pot a very old and classic matchup.
Oh
One
yeah.
that has changed quite a bit. Both these characters completely different than their original iterations here. We're gonna see just how different in just a second as we get this game one started. R/ catching the windshield wipers off the bat, putting Squan on a great spot here. 6K Garuda, 6K again. Frame trap gets blocked. Now Kyoko has a chance to get out here. Rekka one backs off.
Listen, Samson, she literally is pulling the Masked Racer, registering under a different name, and just coming into cook brackets mysteriously. It could be anyone.
Oh.
Who is Masked Racer X?
Stadium could be anywhere.
It really could. Oh, we're in Garuda pressure now.
The walk up pop poster was not enough to fool Kyoku. As that support pressure gets called, the back mag is going to interrupt.
Nice.
And gave Squano a nice finisher out that to get that first round here. Jumps over the far slash. Not a full punch, but a good start nonetheless. Get a little corner carry. At JS is something special, man. As far slash into the rock, combos with the 5K.
Yep. Definitely scary stuff once you start getting put into this ram pressure. Deflect shield into the flick. Really nice tech there for Squanto.
Okay, went straight to layer 2 there. Usually do Hammerfall, not Hammerfall, Mega Fist, RC, it's happening like a JP, go for pop busters. Squanto went straight for layer 2, just go for 5K instead to catch a fuzzy option. Look for it again there. Yoki not falling for it though.
Kyo is a very neutral-oriented Ramlethal player for sure. Also, she's on her retired, actually enjoying playing the game arc.
That's the classic. You sit down, like, wait, this game, it's a lot of fun. It's not more fun when you're just actually trying to have fun. I'm all about that. I'm all about that.
Tackle coming in. We're in the Garuda pressure. Good defense, waiting it out from Kyo.
That's going to be a full combo. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. And Kyo's always been a really, really solid adaptation gamer. Round one's looking a little bit hairy right now, but Kyo's absolutely someone who I can expect to see some more come out. No, you're good, Macho. There it is, a tap dust. Going to take it home for Squanto.
The tap dust. Nice work from Squanto taking game one here. But as you've been saying, Kyoku is known for the adaptation, so looking forward to see what we do different here. Their defense in terms of the strike throw is really good. Didn't really get opened up by not a single pop buster has landed yet. Whether that will change or not, I'm not sure.
As for why there's a
Not
Mei
sure.
player on comms, listen, when you're in the commentary booth, all equalizers fade away, all right?
Now, what better character player to have on comms than a Mei player? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why hasn't there been a Mei player yet on comms? How about that?
Just think of it this way, there's one less Mei player in bracket.
You see? I spared you, Macho. I spared you the turmoil of fighting Mei in bracket. You know, you just have to listen to me talk the whole time.
Nice big counter hit PRC, gonna try to bait the burst, and the 2P Kara Garuda. Not too bad for Squanto, starting to pick up some steam here. I mean, it's really, once you get that first command grab rolling, it's like you're kind of starting to actually play the game.
See the opening thread. Speaking of, got the delay hit on Rekka 3, not something you see combo very often now the counter hit's gone, but Goku finds a way. Rock reset, 6H counter hit, a lot of risk has been built up. You know it's gonna hurt really bad. And shot got just enough for super, but missed input, the classic as sword throw when you're trying to do Mortal Bottom. Squanto getting a free reset there, but not enough to get a free win as Kyoku RCs to take this round out.
Old fast RC from Kyo. Gotta be making sure to lock that in. Also, El Macho not gonna have to face off against the... you might actually make the whole bracket without fighting a single Asuka mirror. That would be a miracle.
Miracle work here.
Oh, nice burst there right when the sword came out too, so you at least get to keep that away. For a moment, the JS is gonna come through.
Caught the start with the flick, but the projectile already came back out.
Some interesting interactions. Resetting into neutral. Does backdash into that full screen where you're a little more comfortable. Air
Wow,
dash
what
is
a read
off.
on that heat tackle. And no meter to cover himself either. Just went straight forward, but I just simply know what you're going to do.
Oh, what a PRC.
Gigantor gets stopped out of the startup with the PRC. Good stuff from Kyoku. That's going to be enough to the wrist. I don't know. He's chunky. Oh, no. Wow. Okay. I thought he was good. I was like, that combo kind of scaled the line. You know, 2K. It was like a little weak. But then, nah. That went that.
I really thought
Slam.
that you were totally fine there and still had a couple interactions left in you. But nope. Ramlethal damage with that overhead definitely gets a little spooky sometimes.
Listen, it's assigned to an H normal for a reason. All right. It's heavy. Swords is heavy. They hurt. But Pot, his whole body is heavy. He's going to game 3 here.
True.
We show that off with the slide head.
The armor moves are definitely going to be pretty potent, especially, I mean, Kyo is a very, like, far slash and neutral kind of Ram player, and so those armor moves kind of in the mid-screen are going to go a long way for you. A little bit of a drop on the car there.
It's okay. Offensive burst from Squano, keeping that Garuda pressure going. Doubles his kick Garuda 2D to catch a fuzzy, not showing, but that spar slash got straight up slammed by the hammer fall. Squano looking very strong here. Good showings with these round starts. Consistently winning them until they do a round start heat tackle. What was bro thinking? I gotta know.
Sometimes, you gotta account for the silly guy factor. Especially with pop players, that full screen round start heat tackle can go pretty crazy.
See, if it worked, instead of saying, what were you thinking? I'm like, what was I not thinking?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're simply too good for my brain to comprehend.
In a little scrambling in the
nice
corner here.
Confirm there. That's gonna kill. Yep. That beam. I know that does damage. All right. I know that. That's gonna kill.
I think Calvados is definitely going to be plenty to cook here.
I've also jumped and punished into a throw reset. 2H counter hit, catching an aggressive option from Squanto. Full damage here. Gonna beam him again. A good chunk, but Pot's pretty chunky himself. All right. Gold burst on the table. Blue burst instead, it's okay. Save themselves from certain death. 2 and 4H reset, RC. Jumps and calls out the Mega Fist, but drops Sadaro for the combo. Sword throw was not fast enough to stop the armor there. Squad gets opportunity. Ooh, this is how it starts.
Are only ever a couple interactions away from being on even HP. Catch you matching. No, the setup actually messed up. Oh no, I don't know what dropped on that setup, but that's Kyo taking the second game. It's gonna be 2-1.
It looked a little wonky there because Squano did it as an Oki option, which I haven't seen before, honestly. Usually when it happens, it's out of like string or just like close slash into it. Just one button from what I would see usually.
Yeah, maybe hitting a little too meaty there, messing up your timing.
Yeah, when the setup was a little too good. All right, he couldn't do literally couldn't do anything, and that was the problem. That was literally the problem, was that Kyoku was still in block stun. That's how you know your character is busted going into game 4. Kyoku showing off the adaptation as well, going up 2-1. It's up to Squall to get that 5H hard knockdown, doubling up on the hard knockdown with the slide head. We want more hard knockdowns later. Bit of pressure, keeping the distance. Good FD from Kyoku, but not enough to save from that 2K 2D. We're back in once again. Brain trap blocked. Kyoku staying very patient. Hasn't really jumped out from any pop buster attempts, but on the other hand, Squano hasn't really gone for many themselves. I take it right back. Whiffing that PRC buster just by a hair there. That would have caught me, honestly, but unfortunately, the spacing was too far out.
Wow! The wake-up buster catching the Rekka advance. Okay.
I have a sneaking feeling all those counter hits Kyoku was getting was exactly that. That's what Squano was doing the whole time. I know how you work. I'm on to you. Somehow was able to RPS that pop buster on a minus white wall saw. I'm not gonna let that slide. What was that? Huh?
Hey, we're only -7 if you know, or -3. Yeah, -3 means nothing to this maniac.
Nothing to me. Oh my goodness, the pop busters are out. And you know what that means. The score is tied up 2-2. Squano feeling them right now.
Booping and booping.
It's time to work.
I mean, listen, this amount applies to a lot of other characters too, but I always say it, especially for pop players and grapplers, is like you just have an incredibly unshakable mental just because you're always one interaction away from just having an even amount of HP. Your HP is so just a resource that you don't care about, and their HP is always just one grab away from being done.
Absolutely. Taken straight out of the Grappler Bible. Health is a resource. The game 5 here. Let's see how Spawn uses that resource. Notice it gets taken away from the kill. A fortunate drop, hammer falling straight to the sword, but not enough to get a hit. Gonna be a repunish for Kyoku and a burst bait. That is a fantastic spot for our ramp player. No burst, no nothing from Spawn. We are neutral though. Something could happen. Mega Fist, no punch.
Well, back Mega Fist is going to keep you plus, but it's looking like these overheads going to catch you a fuzzy block in and now put Kyoku on match point potentially.
He's getting away with a lot of JD windshield wiper resets. Want to see Spawn try to interrupt. I'm not sure how Pot will do it best, but it's going to be going to have to figure it out to get themselves back into this game here. Garuda into the corner, missed the hammer fall there, not enough charge, but it's okay. Ooh, okay, Rekka 1, nothing. Spawn staying patient, white wall assault, but we're good enough. Space out to stay safe. Beginner set up this time low. Garuda.
Yes. We're now in the corner. Gonna have to block this out for a little while longer. Does find a mash opportunity. Just the reversal Mega Fist. They're putting in some work for you. Scary.
Yeah, honestly, props to Kyoku for staying really strong on defense. Has been getting away from all of these strike resets from Squano. But again, right when Squano wants to throw, they're either too spaced out to either get it, or Kyoku's already away and fighting back.
Backdashes on the
backdashes away from the state jab.
Yeah, Kyo is just absolutely refusing to get grabbed here, and honestly, it's working out so well. Tap does into the combo.
Close it out. You are dead. Ooh.
Very nicely done. Kyoku reset, taking it 3-2.
You said definitely a showcase of just really good pot defense there. Squano just keeping the pressure going, resetting, but Kyoku saying, I'm not afraid of you. I'm holding that down back. What are you going to do about it?
Absolutely.
And that seemed to be more than enough to get that set going. Sam said, I see that. I saw what you were saying. You saying Kyo had a pot problem and they fixed it. And you said, never mind. You take it back. You can't never mind. That's not a word. It's too late.
It's so over to we're so back pipeline.
Truly. But here we go. Going up next, we got the homie El Macho on the Oscar. Always a pleasure to watch. Going up against Galanos, coming up on the, we shall see in a second.
Bridget.
Okay, Oscar Bridget. Definitely an interesting one. A matchup known to be a little bit troublesome for Oscar just due to how Yo-Yo works, due to Bridget's cancel options, 5H, Yo-Yo itself, Scooter, just so many ways to just rip right through all those cubes. At the same time, with proper matchup knowledge, proper buttons, placements, Oscar could still make it happen. He is the one with the cards, all right? He's one with them. He has the heart in them too.
Yeah, I mean, it all really comes down, I feel like, to what your mash options on cubes are. Bridget has a really solid 2P, and I assume the Yo-Yo Fireball version is pretty effective against some of these Fireball situations.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Eats straight through those cubes. And will hit Oscar too, so it's just really good at just stopping him from getting what he wants out, but not that cube super though. That one will, it doesn't care about what Yo-Yo you have. It's immune to the Toys R Us neutral, all right? Yep, back cube catching the button there from Galanos. Matchup taking a very solid game, round one. Yep, the game is not over yet. We still got another round to play.
Really nice
DP on the run up.
DP right back.
Teleport. 2 lows, what are we gonna do? 6P? No, gets away with the Roger dive, just barely on the trade. Teleport, close slash. Catching the late smash option from Galanos. Reset, get all those cubes ready. Fireball. One of the arpeggio, we're throwing out the waves. Teleport's coming out, a whole lot of cubes, but it gets interrupted by the Yo-Yo, just as we were talking about. But nice air option from Macho, reading that jump out.
Looking scary, but the staff is down. We're just gonna use the opportunity. Roger super really nice there.
Blue Wall Assault tried to backdash away, but ran straight into it. Why is he going to avoid that mix-up afterwards? Roger does such a good anti-air, just staying away from these 6Ps. Scooter catching the startup of that arpeggio, going to work out in Galanos' favor. Cross-up Roger dive. Do we got the combo?
Does look like we might have the combo. Double 2K to find the kill. Doesn't even need the wall stick. Wow. Hello, Dig. How's it going on?
What's up, yo? Running in. Oh, cute. Can't DP that. No hurt box on that one, unfortunately. Well, there is, but it's not connected to our Oscar friend here.
Yeah.
Nice little combo there. Oh, but 5H ripping straight through the cube and Oscar, forcing a very early burst. We are up in health. Got the resources. We got 50 meter. Hard to reset the card. Got the stuff ready to go. DP on deck. 1 cube, 2 cubes.
Okay,
One cube gone.
Just to escape for now. And we're going to be going on our own offenses. Rock the baby comes in.
Shout out to Bridget, gotta be one of my favorite characters. Oh, but drops the combo, unfortunately. No, you can't DP that, get away!
There we go, trying to find anything to get in here.
Stuffing out air dash.
That drop combo into YRC definitely lost Galanos so much pressure there. Definitely scary. El Macho capitalizing very well on the situation as well. In those cubes rocking. I'm seeing some of the logic for the Bridget Asuka matchup. Definitely seems like Bridget has some really interesting combos, some nice approaches. I mean, Roger Super is just an incredible super in any situation, but definitely looks extra nice here.
Yeah, it's really up to Macho to just understand what option Galanos on Bridget is going to go for to interrupt all these cube setups and just understand how, as Oscar, we're going to go through that. With air to airs, the JPs were really nice, using 2E to stop Bridget from running in. It's got the matchup experience from what I can see. So it's up to the matchup to keep it up. It's up to Galanos to stop those approach options, stop matchup from stopping you. Who could stop the other one?
Exactly. Here we go. Roger Super teleported through it, though.
Oh my god. For a second, I thought it was a DP because he went hit his arms up. And I saw nothing. I'm like, wait, what? Where's the DP at? We're not. Pretty behind.
Oh my god. We're here forever, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
30 hits.
I'll see you next round. Get a drink of water while this is happening. Right. Oh, no, it dropped off.
We did finally escape, ran out of cubes.
All of that. And not a throw. Bridget is such a character, am I right? So they roll. RC. Still got a lot of mana. Breaks the wall, but now Montrez 50 meter can get something happening here. BRC4? No, 2P. Send out the cube super. I don't want to deal with none of that. Get that yo-yo off my screen, but it's still there. Just kidding.
Go forth my cubes and play neutral for me. Bates the burst.
No!
Clean
stuff. But why?
Galanos definitely is showing some really good matchup knowledge, but the kind of panic situations when those cubes are hitting, they're starting to get you zoned down a little bit too hard. We got a Screamer in the pocket right now.
Can't be too scared. Oh my goodness.
This hit?
I like, oh my, wow. I like had a double triple take at that teleport up. The air to air, that was disgusting. It's too good.
DP out.
Catch the 2S. Back dash shimmy. I'm not dealing with none of those buttons. Get the cube super out. Get the yo-yo off my screen, please. Cube. Alright, only one spell on deck. Has to make something happen. And that low JP gonna catch Galanos and give Macho a 2-0 lead here. Looking very, very solid. Even with just one slow spell on deck, just able to play the footsies just right.
Yep. Little Muscle Mage cast Fist there. Definitely using a good option. I mean, you can tell how Macho is really approaching the matchup. They're stalling in the air. They're waiting for a good option to come through. I can't fail in front of Dig. It's time to lock in.
Dig Sensei, I will avenge you. This is for your honor. Three Roger dives in a row.
Does a little round start, command grab into Roger's super and neutral every time you get 50 meter.
Genius. That's the method.
Yeah.
We're starting with an air screamer, air fireball. We're staying all up in that air, jumping. JD not punishing, but that overhead. Try to beat a burst there. And there it is from Galanos. Not baited though. Good awareness on their end. Double jump, not gonna save you from that green wind cube. It's all the way up there, reaches all the way up. Only one fireball in arpeggio, but that 6H. Gotta pay attention to that book. He's been reading. Knowledge is power. Oh my god, I'm literally losing my mind over these teleports.
Now Macho with the teleports always does so fucking well. It's so good.
It's too nasty. It's gross. It's radioactive. It's too much. I'm going insane. I'm transforming. Oh, the teleport
Point blank
again.
cubes. He's trying to make something happen. Plus enough to rent a car on these red cubes.
Discarded the teleport. How could you? Got another one discarded again. Macho, you can't be doing this to me. I saw that. All right, I saw you do it twice. You're not low. I'm watching those cards.
Not like
Now those jumping away. There we go. Cube 8 through. Oh, those cubes got destroyed by the yo-yo. Who is stronger, a magical cube of unknown elemental power, or a one yo-yo? Tell me.
Turns out it's the yo-yo, apparently.
Okay, here we go. Doesn't matter, says Macho. We get in a game-winning position. Hard knockdown. One cube on deck. 2 teleports, though. How are we going to use them? I know it's coming out.
The backdash doesn't get the punish, though.
Rock to be blocked.
Here it is.
Okay, good blocks from the other book. He got a whole library of those. It's not over after 2. We got the... Oh, man. We got the saga.
I love...
Those are 2 books. It was 3 books.
I love when El Macho just becomes the test your luck of Asuka players and is just like, you know what? I only need to win 1 more interaction. It's time for me to Blue Wild Assault overhead, Blue Wild Assault overhead, Blue RC overhead. Like we're sending
That's
it.
That's what I was looking for the word. It's the trilogy. You had the movie, you had the sequel, and then you had the trilogy. You got 3 of them. It's a 3-part light novel series.
Absolutely.
That was insane.
We're going to be getting
the Barnes and Noble
Happy
mix.
Rio and a return of Calico as they're making their way. Took out 4 hops up there.
All right, Calico. Okay, hold on. All right, these MASH players are kind of cooking lately. I don't know what's going on. It's in their name. You know what they're doing on defense. Like, it's in the tag. Like, come on now. Can't be doing this. You're mashing. Yeah, Calico, Macho, and Galaxy all in winner side still. Someone's got to take them out. But will Happy Rio be the one to do it first? As we wait their arrival patiently. Yep. Not too patiently, all right?
We'll get I
ain't got all day
in here. Then we're going to be getting Gojira versus the Fool.
So true with that R code, Rio.
What the fuck is a fuzzy? It's all right. Hey, listen, you're free to ask questions in this community. People will only flame you a little bit, and only if you go to Twitter. Stay where it's safe in the Discords. Ask your questions away.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
that's not. Happy Cav's looking a little different right now. That's not who I was expecting.
I haven't seen Happy Rio play in a while. I had a sneaky suspicion that they were making a character swap, mostly because I kept seeing them enter, but they weren't getting top 8s, and I was like, that's weird. Their Chaos is like really, really, really good. How are they possibly not getting top 8?
That Johnny dash is ridiculous. It's a jump scare.
It really is.
It's a horror movie jump scare dash. It's like, how is he in front of my face after dealing with the slow one for so long, the whole year at this point, and seeing him just insta-run, instant transmission out is just so jarring. So here we go, Axel command grab working out for Calico, using the 2 follow-up, but nice patience from Rio. Jump out, gets caught by the Brenson 8. Throw, RC, yup. Is it enough? I'm not sure. Hold on, Johnny kind of tanky. All right, we live with a pixel here, but honestly, good spot. 50 meter. And caught with the Joker trick. This can turn around very fast. Oh. Hard running up, using it as a bait, but that wasn't enough to H from Calico. I like the idea, though. Use the card to send up. Okay, look, I'm going to misfire this. Don't stop me. It's like I wasn't going to misfire. I'm going to run up and catch you jumping.
Yeah. I mean, going for the burst bait there lost you the round, but it's definitely understandable. Lots of people have that burst baiting tendency. Could definitely be the position for a hero burst.
I'm with you, Samson. I don't hate the dash. I won't say I'm a fan of it either. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in the middle. Like watching it, I'm like, wow, that is really funny. I can't imagine being in bracket, finding a Johnny, he just was like double dash in the grab. Like I might just might have to beat you right there. Here we go.
This damage
Rio
coming in
getting
as
a
well.
good start. Oh, reset off the misfinder dash, but ran up again. Ooh.
2K low
6K gets
profiling.
6P. Punch beaten by the kick. RC, not RC. Time stop 5K is burst safe. You gotta know that. Max height Axle Bomber. Can you get another one? Tornado? Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't even see it jump. Wow. Catch the rainwater with the ball. 100-meter Johnny. You know it's coming. Low misfinder off the meaty. And Sega no RC to bait the YRC attempt. Oh.
The clean combo.
God, the air cancel. The air misfire cancel into the P follow is kind of gross. That was really cool. Good stuff, Rio. Okay.
Very nicely
but yeah,
done.
now they're on the Nsenga. Use the threat of the meter to threaten what's usually an Nsenga RC high-low. And that's what Calco was looking for. Went for the YRC, but Rio was like on layer 8 already.
Yeah.
And backdash to bait it. That was insane.
Rio definitely
Genius play
using
from Rio, but
some
can we
good
keep it
stuff. I think that matchups like this are probably the ones that have felt the most off of the Johnny buffs. And Johnny already at least had that opportunity to get the Joker trick in the Axel matchup. That full screen advancing super definitely does a lot of work when you're just kind of stuck not being able to dash block L. Oh, that close slash gonna hurt though.
And can't forget the fact that that counter hit misfinding does work too, not only for being more plus on that hit, but also comboing into Joker trick from anywhere on the screen. Here we go, Calco setting up that rainwater pressure, but Rio gets out low, greedy low misfinder. Can we combo from this? Not quite, but gonna use the tornado chip out a little bit, force that FP. Good jump from Rio RC to cover.
The chip is real here.
Space out, and there we go.
Does catch the dash. Very nicely done for Calico. Getting some of that pressure in. It's just such a hairy situation because Happy Rio showed how confident they are making a comeback happen in this matchup. And so it's like, even if you're at 1 pixel versus nearly full HP, Happy Rio's like, no, listen, just let me in. I got you.
Right. Definitely scary, especially because as Johnny, you don't have that dash block as we were talking about earlier, so you have to do dash jump if you want to be able to block these Rensons, but at the same time, you're too predictable with that. Actually, use just 2S, 6K, you've got like 5 million anti-air, just pick one, it'll work. Just finding not using the low one, keeping that distance, minus 15, so vulnerable and unsafe, as you can clearly see.
Yeah.
There we go, misfinder cancel, dash, into the throw, reset, 5P to frame kill into the meaty 2K. Ugh, hold on. 50 meter on both sides, misfinder gonna do it.
It's a little round
My favorite
start.
minus 15 move.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm minus 15. I'm so vulnerable and punishable right now. Oh man.
Oh, I need buffs, please.
Nice. I love the misfinder tornado. You gotta be careful with it because you do put a pretty big hurt box out in that situation. But okay, we see some combos.
Ooh, not quite the best route, but actually that was pretty cool using the tornado to catch off that Axel Bomber mid-screen. Here's another command grab. Has he missed one yet? Boy, it's getting tough out here, but as again, he can't dash, so it's definitely more likely to hit, and there goes the 2H again. Calico looking very strong, evening out the score. 1-1 here. Don't count him out.
Absolutely. Definitely got some fight left in ya. It is one of those situations. It's almost easy to forget that Johnny can't dash block because it feels like they just removed that problem this patch with the increased dash speed. But in this matchup, it's definitely showing. Calico's just catching on the end of the recovery of that dash on a lot of these interactions.
2H so good at just being a dash stuffer. Rainwater, double rainwater. Even those +3 interaction, no, you cannot do that on Johnny. That misfinder will come and get you. Full slash going right under that JS. Insane. And spacing with that JH on the fuzzy jump. Staying not true to the name. I was about to say staying true to the name, but that's not true. They're not supposed to be doing that.
A little bit scrambly on the combos here. I'm wondering if it's nerves or just was it an awkward range for the confirm. Right now, though, no nerves needed. Say my name, get those J's in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. Here we go, jumping in the flex shield from Cal to get that distance, that Axel distance, but that card is still live. Yeah. You can't grab and throw it back, unfortunately. It's already cut.
Yep, you gotta.
Grenade.
That would be actually kind of sick.
You could grab the card.
The RPS of like chucking the card back while they're trying to hit you would be crazy.
Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops Strive game just came out. Here we go, 5K, 6H, dash, misfinder, try to go for the super, I'm assuming, up the car, but didn't quite get it. Axle bomber off the reset, you gotta do it once, you're Axle, come on now.
Yeah.
No RC! Whoa!
No, you might have gotten a bait for free. No, it hit!
No RC! What is happening?
Oh,
I'm lost.
You know,
someone
listen,
catch me up with what that round was.
every now and then, people always talk about how, like, you know, take a small break in between sets, reset your character, change the song, take a breath in between matches. Sometimes just doing some goofy shit in game is exactly what you need in order to reset your own mental and, like, system shock yourself into being like, all right, listen, I need to get mentally back in this game. I'm gonna do a little round start Axle Bomber, and if it works, I'm back.
That's a fact. You do something so dumb, and you come in the next game, and it's like, surely I can't do anything dumber than what that just did. So, we're good to go. I feel fresh. Here we go, going into game 4 here. Calco gonna make something happen with all these Rensen Winter Cherries, using the 8 follow-up to catch Rio, jumping back in. No, Burst gonna hold it for next round. I lied. We're gonna spend it. A little bit of a hero burst there. Calco at full HP, got a lot of work to go, especially from neutral against Axel. 2P catching the dash, and that 6H is going to do it here.
Just need a little bit of extra damage.
Right back in it.
Very clean.
Counter far slash, going to get Rio that burst out very early. Good stuff on their end. That is -24, my brother. Snail is called Snail for a reason, all right? It's quite slow. Rainwater not quite working out.
Solid defense for Happy Rio, honestly, against the Axel. Not really interacting very much, but at the very least getting all these blocks in. Very patient gaming.
And that's definitely a thing as Axel. You got that long range. Oh my Lord, have mercy. What is happening? I lost my train of thought. But I was saying, yeah, Axel pressure. A lot of it is just like how much are you willing to interact with the Axel, and honestly, the answer is usually to not interact at all. Let them do all these rainwater resets. Let them jump all over the place. And it's just like, I'm chilling over here. You're not really doing anything. Are you grabbing me? That's really the thing that the Axel has to do to get that conditioning.
Shard dust. Oh no, you don't have those.
Calico, this is a bracket. All right, you gotta lock in. What is going on? Flex Shield 2H not working out. That misfinder is deep as that newly buffed hitbox. We're reaching all the way over there. Hard knockdown. Calco, what do you have for us? The Flex Shield gets thrown. Not enough to convert, though. Hold that misfinder. Vault PRC, the classic. Nice. But Calco gets out, but not away from that JK, and that's going to do it. What an exciting set, to say the least.
Very true. That's 3-1 going over to Happy Rio. Incredible stuff from both of the players. Definitely a fun match to watch. Also, I got to shout out, I know part of it was probably mental stack, but the Nsenga Red RC drift over into the opposite side low is actually, that's too much. The guy already has too much mix. You can't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that was gross. I was already mentally overloaded by the double charge dust, but I did definitely catch that disgusting cross-up low mix. You didn't get away with that, Rio. I'm on to you.
Yeah, right? I see what you're cooking with here. All right.
I saw that.
Listen, when your character gets buffed, you're morally obligated as a citizen of Guilty Gear Strive to just play on layer 1 until everyone learns the matchup. Then you can start doing nasty stuff like that again, okay?
That's how it is. I mean, the thing is with Johnny, everyone's been practicing finding this character. At least I hope so. He's quite strong. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Twitter, the streets.
Yep.
Walk to your local coffee shop. They're going to be talking about Johnny and the barista. Like, that Johnny character. Crazy, but here's your coffee, though. I'm saying, hope you stay safe out there.
Listen, the streets do hate this Johnny character. That is true. It's taken a little bit of heat off Slayer, so I'm happy enough. I did 0 TKs. Okay, you earned it, I guess. You can do one nasty little cross-up mix.
No TKs, still one. That just goes to show. That goes to show. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say what it shows. That just goes to show, all right? But here we go. We're going to be moving on to our next set here, as none of them are here, but it's okay. Got Gojira. What? Huh?
Oh.
Juice?
Yeah. So it's Gojira versus. Actually, just.
I'm gonna say Gojira. That's easier to say.
Yeah.
Gojira versus the Fool. With the Tarot tag or the Fool card. Okay, I see it. So I see the vision.
We love the thematics in this house, honestly. If you can pick a good theme and execute on it, I'm so here for it.
Kind of have to play Oscar though. Like,
I mean, could be a Johnny player. You get away with being a Johnny
player.
Oh,
true. Johnny. You get away with Johnny. Johnny, Oscar.
I mean, you might maybe be able to get away with being like a Testament player too. I'm just coping. I just need more Testament players in my bracket.
Nah, you just need more Testament. I feel you. Yeah, you know, you can sneak it in. Might be a May player. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of foolish.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, kind of a fool. Yeah. She's kind of dumb. So there you go. Works out. Here we go. The fool question mark, and you were right on the Johnny, representing all those cards. It worked out. You were right.
We got
Gojira on the pots. So pot Johnny going to the May ship. Hold on. A little out of bounds here. Okay, double hammer, double mega fist. Pot buster off the bat, setting the tone nice and early. You are already on the brink of death. That's not gonna stop you from backdashing, but it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop Gojira.
You're so dead.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oomph is gonna die.
Right now. Oomph is dead. That was your Oomph that just got exploded through the wall.
Also, hello, Smalls. Gotta shout out Potemkin for being one of those characters that all the Potemkin players come out the second that a Potemkin appears on screen.
It's like, it's definitely a hive mind. One shows up, they're all showing up. It's they definitely got their little pot server. They're like, yo, bros, I'm on stream right now. I'm about to fold this Johnny. I'm like, okay, where we all pump it out?
It's May, Potemkin, Bridget, and Milia are really the ones. Those are the golden four of like every player comes out every time you see one on screen.
I'm definitely guilty for the May. I definitely pop out in the May serve. I go to all the May serves, all four of them. Put that stream chat like, yo, we about to go crazy. Everyone pulls up.
Nice little backdash there, by the way, for the Fool. Avoiding some of those busters. Not going to be getting bustered like round one, that's for sure. Good routing.
I'm saying, gotta take him out to dinner first, you know? The flex shield gets punished, cold slash.
Got some J's in the chat. So you only had to mention the gold to his Discord for Big Booty Man to show up.
That's all we need, you know what I'm saying? What's up, VPM? Good stuff on the FlyQuest ladder. I peeped. Don't worry, I'm watching everything at the same time. I got multiple screens up. I feel like a hacker. I'm like, all right, got FlyQuest, FNF. All right, BBM. Damn, he lost a skull. It's okay, though. Good stuff. All right, here we go. Pot. Just lost Johnny.
We got the Fool taking game one. Definitely cooking up a little bit here. Round one looks so decisive for Gojira, but really the Fool just kind of locked in. It was just like, actually, I'm just going to refuse to get thrown ever again. And that makes it pretty simple.
Oh, but speaking of throws, we got bites now, so I'm not going to grab. I'm just going to bite you. I've had enough of this. I want all the reward and none of the risk. That's what Nago's got for you. Here we go. Back Frucho into the clone, gonna start things off strong. You're at level 1.5 blood. White Wall Assault, no longer plus 3 second anyway. Who cares? Alright, it's neutral. Now you can low-key, now you can kind of just White Wall Assault somebody and say it was because it's risky now.
True.
That's the role we live in now, but it's okay. The Fool gonna work it out and find a super hard knockdown. Put out the J's, put them in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Put them everywhere. They're putting Nago through the wall here.
Oh, like the multi-overhead, but you're safe there. No throw for you. You gotta pay that one stock tax for swapping characters. Small says, where's the character loyalty? All the pot players closing the stream, watching the metrics crash as we speak.
Johnny stocks are up, but not for long if you get bit. But oh, backdash, bite again, caught the throw there. It is throw involved. Oh, the Beyblade catching the throw again. You cannot be doing that. That's illegal. We're going under the ship. A very rare stage transition. You won't see this many times in brackets. Might be the only time you'll ever see it, honestly. Counter hit this fighter into the full screen. Joker trick not to break the wall, though, unfortunately. And Senga for the throw bait, but that BRC gonna cover it just in time. Get off me.
You gotta say, Gojira is playing Nago in a way that I think only a Potemkin player would. The command grab, PRC command grab, to punish the throw punish is just chef's kiss. You don't see Nago players pull that tech out very often.
That's what we call the pot rot, alright? That's what that's called. Here we go, went for it again. See, look, it's just how it is. Yep. We understand. Oh, nice wall break there. Good conversion on the side shot from the Fool. Not looking very foolish now, look pretty smart. That's me. Gold burst on deck from No, Blue Burst instead. Try to sneak one out, though. I saw. Don't worry. I'll check those inputs after the game.
Be careful. The safe jump is just going to hit there.
Catch.
That is 2-0 for the Fool. We'll see if we stick it out on the Nago.
Gojira, I need you to lock in the pot, all right? Listen to me. Listen to me,
yep,
all right?
Yep.
Nago bite, it's a great move. But does it kill you, right? You get the bite. Are they dead right there? No. You got to do more. Pot, you get the throw. That's it. Feel me? But it's okay. You don't have to listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. You got the vision. It's your game. All right, play the way you want. You know what I'm saying? Nago, he'll get the job done, all right? Streets have been saying that Pot gets kind of like washed by Johnny, so I understand. And he's on home turf. You got the jellyfish fight. Got May on the ship in the back. I see her right there under the light. Yep, that's her right there. She's waving at him. I see you. Gold burst. Here we go. It's time to go to work. 2H. Clone. All right, we're at high blood. A lot of meter, though. Nice JK. It's an air-to-air. Going to straighten his super. We're going to get all that blood back. Thank you. Going back to the bank with this one.
A lot back. Hard knockdown as well. Definitely going to be sitting pretty. No safe jump, but hey, 5H will do your homework for you.
All PRC, the career maker tech, as the Streets have been saying. Throw on that deflect shield. Nice bait. Will that still reach?
It does!
Oh my god, what a huge super. Usually that setup works very well on reversal supers, but Nago and Ram are the two that have those big reaching swords that will explode, but I've got a card to throw at you. Yeah, look at his name, it's the Fool.
Yep.
He's giving you the hints. Oh my goodness, what a vault PRC into the not even using the wall splash. It's gonna go straight for the car super for the extra sauce. Please, thank you.
I am a simple man. I see Kara supers, my brain is happy. We love to see that.
I love it. There's a little extra dopamine after these, so extra sauce. The Chick-fil-A tag, you know? A little extra sauce on with my fries. Right? Nice low on the Beyblade, catching the Fool standing up, but the Fool getting that back throw. A little early in the bite, very aggressive super, not gonna work out. We're blocking it.
Got a card down as well. Potentially use that in this routing. Doesn't even need it though.
Into the super here. Set winning position for the Fool. How will Gojira respond with a wake up mash? That's how we do it. Double far slash for not FD, so that's gonna give you a buy opportunity. Nice fake out. Burst from the Fool. We just gotta get a hit, and there it is, the anti-air close slash greedy burst from the Fool, but that might be foolish enough to get Gojira a chance back into the set. But the 2S gonna give a hard knockdown right off the bat. Deflection to get away. That card is still back there. Hold on. Look out.
2H, the original Mistfinder.
The original. If only it was minus 15. Uh-oh, deflection. You gotta chill out. We getting these throw reads every time. Both sides, the classic string here. Gonna backdash. Nice knowledge from Gojira.
The BRC start makes that combo a little bit sketchy.
Season 1 combos coming out. Triple close slash. I remember those days. That's gonna be enough for Fool. The Fool. To take the set 3-0 over Gojira and moving on in the bracket with the Jonathan Guilty gear.
Looking beautiful. It looks like Happy Rio so far has secured a spot in the top 8. We've got one more match before our top 8 begins. We'll be taking a small break before it starts, but until then, we are going to be getting a very interesting match between Cora and Lucasio. This one, these two players, I feel, are very, very close to each other in overall skill level. So it'll be interesting to see who gets to cook who. Lucasio being held back a little bit by being bottom 1 Baiken. Cora maybe buffed up a little bit playing top 1 Milia.
Top tier Millie versus bottom tier Baiken, a classic. That's how it always is. That's how it's always been, of course.
Well,
who would have said otherwise?
Literally prove me wrong. If you say Milia's not top 1, play a set against Hiho and send me the score.
Right, send me the score. Tell me how many times you got hit with triple Capel, Turbo Fall, double Insenga mix. Right? Yeah. You know. BRC.
Cora into Lucasio, the Milia. And yes, I do believe Hiho is in this. They actually just got taken out in the mirror match by Cora.
That is a crazy way to say hee-ho. Wow. Well, I gotta keep it kid-friendly, right? They're children, all right? The children.
That is the children. That's the children that are saying that.
That is the child.
That's Cribio.
The child in question. So here we go, starting Lucasio, Korra. The battle of the extremely strong mix-up characters that no one ever dooms about.
Yep, definitely not.
Nice throw from Lucasio. Double overhead RC for a triple, quadruple, quintuple. 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a perfect.
You're dead?
Start.
I didn't even see the first hit.
Listen, that 6-8, she swings hard, all right? All right, one arm, but it's quite low. She goes to the gym. Wherever that is. Wherever that is in Guilty Gear.
Yeah, somewhere. I'm sure they got gym gear somewhere.
Somewhere. They got a plan fitness somewhere.
Potemkin's got to work out on something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Where does he go to the gym? That's where everyone else is at.
JP's are
Capel getting punched out of the air. Hair car from max distance, going to be safe due to the spacing. Go for it, a close one this time with the instant overhead of the RC, and we're parrying the second.
Oh
nicely.
no.
Can't PRC, but you can PRC after for the weirdest setup I've ever seen in my life. That worked?
That's the bike and that's the bike and tilt setup right there, where you can't get the parry RC, but the BRC comes out afterwards.
That was definitely like grudge RC. It's like, ooh, no.
It's the bike and protest RC.
I got one more month. They're gonna send that to it to Daisuke. Like, look what my character can't do. All right, this is tough, but it's okay. Lucasio making it work anyway. What a Chad with the air throw, gonna get it up 1-0 on the set count. But Korra, it's time to lock in. All right, we got to get this 1-1.
Definitely solid stuff, making the Baiken look very, very strong, those big interactions. Baiken, if you get the right counter hits, you can deal so much damage. We're seeing it already in some of these situations. You just got to be careful how you're setting up for those interactions. Millie has so many options for her approach.
Absolutely. Baiken with a character who has the tools to cover those options, but they all cover one thing at a time. There's no move that Baiken has that'll stop everything at once. Definitely a hindrance in this matchup, but it's up to you, the player, to make the most of it. Cross up after the same side reset. Give Corey good start here. Cross left, right. They went for the same side. That's the classic. That's from the Millies all. They all think you're going to do the cross up because people have seen it. Everyone's seen the cross up setup. It's like, okay, now we'll do same side. The TK Capel setup was
yeah, TK Capel. I'm personally a huge TK Capel fan. I think that it's like, it's kind of BM, but at the same time, it's just the most godlike option, I feel like.
Definitely the most, like, unhinged throw bait in the game I can think of. It's up there.
I mean, listen, find me a Baiken that's not mashing on Wake Up. I mean, Lucasio is that Baiken, unfortunately, for that interaction. But outside of Lucasio...
Wait, now you might be spitting for Baiken matches. I'm sure Capel, because of the anti-air hitbox, hurtbox, you know, her hurtbox is way up there. It probably goes over 5P then just baits parry because it takes so long to start up. That's okay. Hold on, Korra. Wait.
You're cooking a little bit.
I see the vision. Okay. I never thought of that. That's new to me. But that anti-air Johnson into the conversion off the blue wild assault. Nice play from Lucasio here.
This is looking solid here for Lucasio again.
Another one.
Johnson. Little Kara into the BRC.
Instant overhead blocks, but we're plus just barely to get to the connecting, forcing the burst out. We're going to do another ID back. Johnson goes to ID forward. Johnson, JK blocks. Never get that. Nice. Escobar pressure. That is what you want as Baiken. Double JK to Tommy conversion. Another perfect on Lucasio's end, looking extremely clean. Ooh.
Very solid stuff for Lucasio. I mean, the double JK is just crazy.
I've seen a lot. I'm seeing all these steps and conversions I've never seen in my life. That's what I love about commentating these brackets. They're pulling out all the stops for these top 8s. I need to be on that special Monster Hunter theme bracket. Graphic. It's awesome. Gotta be up in there, but instead, it might be Korra gonna be forcing their way through losers here if they don't lock in and get a comeback started. Lucasio forcing the burst out nice and early. 2K counter hitting on the second hit, but no conversion. Unfortunate, but still keeping up the pressure. But that back throw is all Baiken needs to get started. Double overhead missing a little late on that.
Excuse me?
Johnson, huh? Okay, that was a mirage.
We just did a little fusion ha there. We were
very
just sitting inside each other's characters' models for a minute.
Like, Millie literally disappeared for an optical loop. Okay, charge dust on the confirm. Nice play there. RC for the. Ugh.
Not too bad.
Whoa. Okay, left right time. Capital for the bait on the parry attempt. Lucasio not falling for it though. Staying still, looking for a YRC. Cora not giving it. PKTD, that's a plus versus Tommy. Has to stay still.
Lucasio is just so patient here, but where's
cross?
The 2P OTG into Mirage is probably the most demonic tech in this game. I hate it so much.
It's up there. It's definitely in my top 5 Watch Mojo. Absolutely.
Me, when I ask my Milia friend, hey, how do you counterplay this? Like, oh, well, sometimes it crosses up and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, all right, cool, thanks.
might have to guess. That's the counterplay. Guess correctly.
Simply don't be in that situation, just like Lucasio chooses.
Right into my loving sword hand that goes in a full circle. Well, everyone has one of those lurking in their armpit. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go gadget Johnson coming out and getting Lucasio a set point here, but not if they can't get out of this Cora pressure. JH the classic high last for 15,000 active frames aerial.
This JK on the tether
not
every
working
time.
out this time. Mirage through, but that's not enough to keep you safe from the follow-up. Blue wall self connecting, but no conversion to still get that Escobar pressure going. Double to Tommy, triple to Tommy, quadruple. There's so many. There's too many to Tommy. He's gonna go whole house with this. Cross up 2K2D. Cora's back in it. Low gets caught. Overhead off of the hair card gets blocked. Tough spot here. Went for the parry on the needy safe jump, but Cora already one step ahead. Finds the capital to get that wall break. Forward slash gets stopped by the 5P. Wow.
The cross up.
The BRC slowdown wasn't enough.
Nicely done. Lucasio's breaking that down 3-0 there. Was definitely looking a little bit closer in that last game. Definitely some strong interactions. Beautiful stuff coming in from both players. Cora's going to be tearing it up, I'm sure, down in the bottom bracket. I see Galaxy 42 is down there currently. We've got some Axel players down on the bottom. Currently, we have Happy Rio and Lucasio securing their spots in the top 8, and a couple other gamers who are cooking their way through the bracket. We're going to take a real quick little 15-minute break, and we will be right back with some top 8 action for you. Don't touch that dial. We'll catch you around here shortly.
Yes, sir. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back, everyone. It is time for some top 8 action. You know, it wouldn't be a top 8 without me forgetting to update the title. It is top 8 time. We have some gamers here on the winner's side. We've got, let's see here, Happy Rio, El Macho, The Fool, and Lucasio. Looking like a WWE lineup, honestly.
Right? This is we're going into SummerSlam. Well, actually, summer's going to end. Damn. SummerSlam is done for. WrestleMania is done. That was April. What's the next big? That's it. This is we're just going back to Monday Night Raw.
I haven't actually followed professional wrestling since like high school, and I mean, listen, I love me some professional wrestling. We're some professional wrestling enjoyers in this house, but it's been a long time since I actually tuned in.
It's definitely been a long time for me. Honestly, though, I've been seeing bits and pieces on Twitter, TikTok, social media. It's been having a bit of a resurgence. I can't lie. Recently, this past couple of years, they had that one WrestleMania where all the OGs came back. That was awesome to see. Yeah. I can't lie to you. That was awesome, but I'm definitely just sticking to just clips and highlights at this point. I don't watch the full
I think that's kind of the peak way of consuming a lot of media nowadays, honestly. You know, I've been watching through all of Bleach that I had dropped. You know, I dropped right around where like the Quincy arc started. I've been rewatching it through TikToks. Way better than the actual anime. The pacing is immaculate. It jumps around between arcs every now and then, but you know, just getting it in like little 40-second chunks, and it's like, oh yeah, that's I could have watched 6 episodes instead. I just watched 40 seconds and get all the hype. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's just Twitter is also not Twitter. TikTok is also spoiler land. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, all of my JJK manga reading has been done through TikTok leak spoiler videos, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, but that I was already caught up beforehand, so I was fine getting hit with those. But like, it got to the point where like, I was looking forward to the TikTok leaks.
Yep.
JJK.
Every Tuesday transitioning into Wednesday, I'm there. I'm scrolling. I'm like, come on, where's chapter 289? I need it. What do you mean we're on break?
That's what I'm at right now. So, what do you mean 2-week break? Oh man. But fortunately for us, we are gonna have a full top 8 service. No TikTok spoilers, no Twitter clips, none of that. But that's how it is over here, and that's how he like it. So we got El Macho going up first, winner's side versus Happy Rio, who is on their way, hopefully. On the Johnny, hopefully they didn't get stuck on the main ship somewhere, ran out of gas. You know, they got a shell down there. There we go. Got the gas loaded up to go. We landed, and now we are here. Still trying to figure out what a fuzzy is. It's okay. We'll learn soon enough.
Sullivarn is a great pastime of not knowing anything about fighting games, but trying to make up stuff that sounds like fighting game terms. It's the most like, what does English sound to a non-English speaker? And I love it so much. After the break, can you glitch juggle at a mirror stance? Yes, you can, as a matter of fact.
Wow. such yeah. I definitely got mind boggled with that one. As someone who's not familiar with glitch cancels, saying that's not my thing. All I know is strike throw. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mid dispenser.
Exactly.
All I do. I don't need none of this fuzzy nonsense.
Speaking of dispensing some mids, we got Happy Rio and El Macho.
2 characters that definitely don't dispense mids, but it's okay. We got projectiles and high lows. That's what we got on both ends. 2K2D Cube setting up that pressure. Here we go. Backed up for a misfire, but got caught on the way out. Don't leave without the paying first for that cube. Here we go. 5K, but gets wires at the very tip, but we're sending out that cube. Once it is out, there is no stopping. Double arpeggio.
This is looking pretty solid for El Macho. You got kind of the whole win con here. The hit comes through, and that's all that you need.
Honestly, I'll never not be impressed by how fast these Oscars can like play this character. Remember when I first picked them up? Obviously, they've had plenty of time to learn him now.
For sure.
But like, I'm definitely not the type of person who can like do that many inputs that fast and actually know what's happening.
Exactly.
You know, when I'm an Oscar, I'll do those inputs. I'll get all the ooh. Hold on. Wait. That was crazy. See, you did too much. Now look, I'll do that.
Yep.
But as I was saying, doing all those cards, flipping out, flipping in, passing, reloading, trying to figure out. Honestly, the hardest part for me is knowing what spells in what spot. Even though it tells you, it's like they're never in the same spot twice. I gotta be like, okay, if I do 2d6, it's gonna do this spell. But by then, in that same amount of time of me thinking, Macho got like 6 spells out and a mixer.
Oh.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But here we go. Speak of the
Happy
devil.
Rio
Macho
is
that first game.
just a cry for help after cry for help. The trying to get a Mistfinder snuck in there, trying to super through some cubes, just trying to find anything. The burst got baited. El Macho was just putting on a clinical there. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, definitely stuck him with the Tetris at full speed. Couldn't get those lines taken out in time. The Mistfinder wasn't enough. Those eye blocks weren't finding their hole.
Very
There
true.
we go. Macho was able to keep those blocks on the board as we go into game 2. How are we going to do this as Johnny? Johnny does have those Mistfinders, does have those dashes, but at the same time, he is very capable of running headfirst into a cube of destruction and just eating a lot of damage very fast. So it's up to you to keep your spacing up as well as your buttons.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely super scary situation to be in. And honestly, like, El Macho's the kind of player who's going to be on top of something like watching out for the card super as well, right? The mana is already set up. By the time you hit 50 meter, Asuka's already got that God hand in here. The spacing is just immaculate right now.
Yeah, it seems for Macho seems to be a matter of not only keeping the spacing out, but having the cubes placed in a way where a Mistfinder won't really get rid of all of them. That's what's been happening so far. Rio is finding these Mistfinders to get rid of some, but every time it happens, Macho's not only too far away to get anything from it, but there'll also be like 2 more cubes right over his head, right under him. Like they're not out just yet.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, there we go though. The 6P into the cancel Mistfinder was enough to get through that string of cubes though. But Macho finds the way out and does an offensive burst to keep the corner. Reset for the throw, but Rio finds their way out. Hard knockdown with the Mistfinder low. Vault RC the classic, 2K low, double low, but we're jumping out. Nice read by Macho, showing off exactly what a fuzzy is. 6H counter hit, normal hitting. It just hit so hard. I thought it was a counter hit.
Yeah.
R/5H overhead. There we go. RC, not quite.
Here we go. We got double teleport though as well. 1 cube to work with. Does manage to hit on the cube. The shimmy could be getting close slashed out.
Overhead, watch it. Ah, there it is. You gotta pay attention. They get you when you're least expecting it.
Absolutely.
Gotta look at that hand. That's gonna give Macho an even bigger lead.
Macho's up 2-0 already. Definitely some scary stuff coming in. Also, big shout outs to our lovely TOs who are making everything stay functioning on the back end.
Yes, absolutely. Got to give a shout out to those people working in the shadows, making sure this is a smooth and lovely tournament for all of our players.
Yeah, definitely. Jackie Nuts and our lovely busy bum Jen holding down the fort for me this week. HC players switching to Johnny speaks volumes.
Sometimes you get a little tired of the mid-tier Happy Chaos, all right? You got to try something new. Real strength, real strong character like John. Our favorite cowboy, samurai, pirate.
Yep.
He's a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
This is going to hurt
nice
too.
combo, gonna get it off. Ooh, no mana, that J. You're gonna feel every bit of that.
Thank you, Knock, for the follow.
I thought he was okay,
well.
I'm not gonna lie.
I really thought he was going to live there too.
Okay.
That super actually does surprising amounts of damage, even when it's pretty decently scaled. Little Johnny Privilege coming in. Hard knockdown time. Little Kara card action as well, just to keep your forward momentum up.
Mistfinder. Okay, teleporting away with the arpeggio towing. Back again, crossing up with the cube. Hard knockdown. Cube again. You got 100 meter to work with. Using the gravity to just have all those cubes jumping up into it and just keeping a ton of hitboxes everywhere you look. Into the cube super. Going to stay on the screen for a little longer. Vacuuming back in with the gravity staff. Oh my goodness. Disgusting route. from Macho and finds the throw on the close slash.
Also,
Insane plays from Macho.
Calico's Place, thank you for the raid. Calico's Place, a magical realm where graphic design meets Guilty Gear Strive. The LGBTQ plus ADHD artist variety streams are as unpredictable as their cat's mood. From fighting games to whatever coolness strikes their fancy, Calico's got you covered. Thank you for the follow. Or for the
I was
raid,
like,
rather.
where did you pull that out from? I was like, you have that scripted? And I looked at the chat, I was like, oh.
We got an AI bot that scrubs people's VODs and generates that. It's so fucking cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, okay, that's sick. I was like, where did that come from? I saw that YRC. Whoa! Okay, if that hit, I was like, you are you're a mad scientist at this point. And here we go. Macho moves on 3-0 in our winner's side. Moving on to winners finals. Looking at guaranteed that top 3 spot on the Oscar, as strong as always. But of course, Rio's still in it. Got to figure out the Johnny and losers though, unfortunately. But we're still in that top 8, of course, so can't be too mad.
Absolutely. Next up, we're going to be hitting The Fool. Another Johnny back in here versus Lucasio. Winner of the patch versus loser of the patch once again. We'll see. We'll see. Lucasio's been definitely cooking. Looked real solid into the Million matchup. And I mean, listen, I love a character loyalist. Yeah, stick it out on the bike in a little bit. I definitely appreciate it. I think that not a week has gone by where I haven't sat down for FNF and by the end of FNF been like, man, maybe Winty is right. This is poor character. I see a bike and do like a burst bait and then get like a far slash into nothing. And it's like, oh, right.
Right, hold on.
Yeah, maybe this character does need a little bit of help.
Just a tad. There have been I've been not only have watched and also played my fair share of biking, and I've definitely witnessed and experienced a far slash into whiff, not 2H, not whiff 2H, but 2H being blocked, and I just cost them the whole round. As the person on defense, I'm like, man, that's just skill issue, honestly. You should have just did far slash RC.
I gapped. I'm the one who hit the backdash button against the character who can't punish backdash. I spaced myself
perfectly. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me. That's my matchup knowledge and character mastery coming down to play. All right.
Exactly.
But here we go. Lucasio showing that I'm the true biking master up here in top 8 winners versus the Fool. Question mark on the Johnny. Maybe this is the zombie dead Johnny that protects his little sister May. That's why he's a question mark.
Win this, please. I already played 2 Johnnies. I think just about everyone's got that 2 Johnny experience in the bracket today.
That's honestly the online bracket special. It's a tax. It's like going through the toll. You know what I'm saying? Once you go through pools round 1, you hit the toll. All right, did you fight 2 Johnnies yet? No? All right, here's 2 Johnnies for you. You already fought 2 Johnnies? Okay, that's cool, but here's a third.
Yeah.
It's all good. Let's make this snappy.
The longer you're in bracket, the higher your Johnny ratio is going to be. That's just how it works.
That's how it is. Simply the math. I don't make the rules here. Vault just off the bat, backdashing to stay safe. Keeping that card on the screen, going to scare Lucasio into getting thrown here, but that parry is still coming out. H. Kabar getting dodged by that backdash. Can we just talk about Johnny's backdash? Why is it that good? I'm just trying to understand. I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, you know, sometimes. Backdashing in this game, kind of nice.
You know what it is? May taught him that backdash. That's why it's so fast.
Real.
I'll teach you how to get that quick.
Well, OTG Mistfinder coming in after the throw there. The Fool taking first blood. 2H is the round start option.
Oh my god, look at the dash! It's so fast.
Okay, I pull up.
I'll never ever get used to it. He just literally just says, okay. Here we go. It doesn't even look like he's like stopping in between, just like one long glide. It's saying into nothing. 6P gets dodged by the PRC forward. Great awareness from Lucasio. Gotta get this knocked down, not quite hard. A little soft on that one, but it's okay. Oh, but not okay. That 6K gonna catch into the hard knockdown. Nice hit confirm, but we're parrying the misfire. Into nothing, into ID, get air thrown. It's okay though. We're still in it. Super gonna get dodged by the misfire, but no punish on the card. But we're just gonna run all the way up. You know what? That's actually perfectly understandable.
Beautiful punish there for the
game.
Make sure that it
Very
stays
punishing.
tight. You basically guarantee yourself a little bit of damage. Don't make the mistake of swinging a larger hurt box into that super on the other side. I like it.
Well, not very foolish, as they seem to be lying about their name there. That's the bait. I got in the fool. I was like, oh, he must be pretty foolish. And he hits you with that. You're like, hold on, wait. That's not how this goes. Wait a minute.
Arrow, try not to backdash challenge if possible.
I mean, listen, when you have Johnny backdash, it's the real problem is if you're not backdashing. All right.
True.
Sometimes you got to use what you got.
Still 5
/ not connecting it to that Kabari. Lord have mercy. It's okay. One more month with Kazuya. Oh my God! Another. I'm so sorry, dude. That's so tragic.
That's just matchup knowledge.
Okay,
we were saying it before the match, you know.
All right, though. Don't worry. One more month, okay? We're September. October is so close. I can almost smell it. But I can also smell the 100-meter Johnny mix. It's time to guess. You guessed high. That was wrong. Guess again.
100-meter back throw into
RC.
the corner. Not quite going to find enough damage to kill, but you're definitely hurting right now. JK, the beloved.
Yo, this is the JKer. All right, he's kicking. There we go. Cross up, Yo Johnson. Nice mix-up. Gonna take the round here. Lucazu still alive despite the /2H not confirmed. 6K gonna punish into this angle. Another one. Bait the burst. Not quite coming out though. All right, nice vault, but that's gonna get Lucazu out with that dash. We're going back in /. Kabari RC gonna catch the backdash. No, Lord have mercy. Blue wall assault.
That risk
That's
is
Kabari,
getting
that risk
absolutely
is getting
cranked.
cranked.
You do not have burst
Hold
either.
on.
Big
Yeah,
counter hit in the corner. Do you even live here? No, it drops. Oh, and you get back thrown.
Unfortunate. No, you can't parry that. Hold on. You can't do that. You can't do that, Lucazu. No. Okay. Johnny gonna get that hard knockdown. What are we gonna do? The throw card? No, going straight for the safe jump. You can't do that. LeBron James caught safe jumping on Biken. This is just unfortunate. Taking up the game and evening up the rounds. 1-1 here.
Listen, the parry into BRC just hurts my soul every time. It's like
I want to say that's a setup. Because that's the second time we've seen the BRC 6K Escobari. I believe that's a setup. You gotta let us know, please, Lucazu. Is that real? What's the counterplay? Is the counterplay to just...
If it is a setup, it's a setup born from losing the parry PRC. It's so funny.
Definitely. I gotta make it work. I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
Surely.
I'm getting this BRC every time because I'm just mash RC every time I parry. No counterplay.
No counterplay. Would be better. Backdashing away, but not away from that blue wild assault. Double 5D in that nice backdash. Gonna go for double overhead, triple overhead, quadruple. Blue wild assault again, cashing out all the bursts, get all that wrist crank. /finding it smart. Now we get the full tether combo, so that's gonna hurt.
Yep. With that wrist basically fully cranked there, getting tons of damage in the corner. 2H is gonna beat out the /. Okay.
Nice 2H from Lucazu. Perfect. Swinging this momentum all the way around in their favor. 6P on the JK. Nice read. Escobar not connecting and actually gave the fool a chance to throw punish there, assuming on a mash.
Lots of back throw opportunities for the fool so far. Scary, scary stuff. The 5Ps are coming through though, and now the burst has to come out just to escape for the time being. Ooh, tried to parry, but the misfinder dash in the air actually timed out the parry.
Good plays from the fool. Got to throw off. Trying to play around this card. I got this car on the ground, but I don't know when I'm going to use it. Neither do you. JSJ, I almost called Yo Johnson a jump normal. That's how much you see it from Biken. And going to give Lucazu that 2-1 lead. Okay, nice turnaround from Lucazu's end. Yeah. Honestly, on their offense, they've been doing a great job of just taking advantage of these Escobaris in mid-string. It's going to be up to the fool to be a little more aware of these Escobar resets and probably 6P jump out, because they're just giving Lucazu a lot of resets and a lot of risk. I've been giving a lot of return on these / counter hits, 2H counter hits, things that could have been avoided if you just get that rope off of me. Get off me, Biken, please. All right, I got a ship to attend to.
The bursts have been spent early and aggressively in all these situations, and you've been seeing the tether combos working out. You've been seeing the risk getting cranked because of it. Saving that burst a little while longer, maybe in the cards for the Fool right now.
I saw a nice pun. Breaking the wall here. BRC gonna give Viking enough time to get that 5P. Cross up low there from Lucasio. Interesting play. 100-meter Johnny, though. Nice BRC to close out that round. Good play from the Fool.
Round start option defensive from both players.
Looking for a whip punish.
Waiting it out.
Kabari, the classic. Oh, went for that time. Safe jump with the JH, but gave the Fool enough time to backdash away with that backdash in ball. Love to see it into the super. Hard knockdown time, but okay, listen. We safe jumped last time, we got paired.
Yep.
What are we gonna do this time? We're gonna do it again?
Yep,
yes.
there it is. The
and
JS.
went for the fake into the throw. There it is. Okay, jumps out and away, over. Went for the burst beat again. Super aggressive burst beat on tap dust.
Nice.
The Wild Assault locked Lucasio out of burst just long enough to sneak in that butt of the sword. And that's going to give the Fool a 2-2 tie. One more chance to take this set on both ends. The winner moves on to winners finals to face none other than El Macho, but the loser will still be in it. They got to fight through the trenches of losers. No one wants to do that. It's a matter of who wants it more going into game 5. May ship, all the May crew is watching. You got May, April, all of them up there on the ship, cheering Johnny on. But Vikings looking to ruin that party right now. With that 6P getting the burst out nice and early. Okay, running all the way in. That supersonic dash, step dash. His fighter cancels, getting that spacing going.
For sure. Nice timing there on the 5P into the 6K. Now Lucasio has an opportunity on. Oh, man. The Fool is so on top of these back throws every single time.
Oh, man, I see a little too much, a little too on the back throws there. Got punished. And Lucasio got to have a 100-meter here to go for any mix-up up there, choosing overhead. YRC, nice play to get away from those mix-up opportunities. Okay, nice play. Gonna get a nice combo here into the BT card and Senga RC to catch the throw. Not the best. Oh! I'm assuming that was a misinputted throw, which actually ended up working for the Fool regardless.
Or even deflect shield attempt. Unfortunate.
Worked out for the Fool here, but Lucasio getting that Escobar pressure like we were talking about earlier, getting those resets off, and unfortunately that TD is not going to launch in time for the Tatami to connect, but it's okay. We got more resets, more combos to work with. Anyway, going to make it happen regardless. Tatami reset. Nice backdash to punish the far slash, but not quite a full conversion. I've said that a lot about this character.
Caught you bursting.
There we go, Blue Wild Assault cashing out. I need that round.
Absolutely.
That round right now. Perfect. Now. Okay, final round.
Yep, final game, final round scenario as Lucasio is having to make some good adaptations. The defense that the Fool has been showing has been so immaculate. Been getting caught by some mids for sure, but when they're blocking high lows or cross-ups, they're getting it every single time. Oh no, I say just as the entire thing falls apart.
What a comeback win from Lucasio, looking down and out on that 1-0, but just made the adaptation nice and early on in the set to turn it all the way around. Almost choked in game 5, but made it work regardless with that nice bike and pressure, using the setups to the maximum to catch the Fool, lacking as they move on to winners finals. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, Macho, there's no more Johnny Hell, because it's up to you to beat Lucasio in winners finals, and if you don't, it's up to the Fool to win all the way up to meet you. So you're not quite out of it just yet. All right, need you to lock in.
So
Johnny's not out.
The spent burst was critical there. Yes, absolutely. Every single time, I feel like that spent burst was definitely coming in clutch. Got to be working on those opportunities when you want to burst, when you're wanting to hold on to it. I believe that, if I am seeing things correctly here, yes. Oh, we get a rematch. Okay, listen. Our literal second game on stream was Kyoku Reset versus Ya Boy Squanto. And our third game of top 8 is going to be Kyoku Reset versus Ya Boy Squanto.
Oh, we love
Rematch.
ourselves a rematch in the top 8. Loser's side, all bets are off. Loser is out. Winner moves on and gets the bragging rights. You're never really the one who wins the first set but loses the second. That never feels good. You can't post that on Twitter like, "Oh, I just beat your boy Squanto," but then he comes back and cooks you in winners and loser side top 8. You gotta delete that tweet now. It's over. You're gonna look crazy.
Hey, listen, your mental is unstoppable when you're a for fun gamer. We're seeing it right now happen with Happy Rio, the other for fun gamer in the chat. Stop seeing me to go 2-2. This is the 10th time. I've counted.
Listen,
hey, listen.
Calico,
I accept
after
no
10
responsibility
times,
for
you might have to look
seeding.
inward. All right. But here we go. Loser side, top 8 getting started nice and hot with a rematch. Both players have got a lot of time to think about each other, think about what they're going to do, how they're going to start off this set. And here we go. Rekka off the bat, / counter hit. Going to get a full confirm here. Not quite into the wall, but enough to get that classic signature bread and butter ram sword pressure, but not with the flick on deck to get out. Squanto staying still at that mid-screen. Kyoko closing the distance, or honestly not necessarily closing, but keeping it with the 5H. But there we go, Squanto getting a 5H hard knock of their own. That's that new buff. We'd love to see it. Walking straight into that super and eating it. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's just that pot intimidation factor. You see him walking
The
up
slow walk forward goes crazy. I mean, Pot's such a preemptive button kind of guy that, like, doing something like that Mortabato is not a bad idea in that situation. Squanto is just already ready for it.
Definitely the scariest pot is the pot that does nothing. This is in the Bible. I can show you the page right now. But here we go. Kyoku getting the hard knockdown, resetting, but that classic Heavenly Pot Buster PRC. So again, a Kai Media, you're going to get it right this time. Low, gets blocked. Walking forward again, trying to get that super out, but Kyoku learned their lesson from last round. I got 100 meter to work with. JH reset.
You can make anything happen in this game with 100 meter. Time to dispense some mix. There's the PRC. Does find the hit on the third hit of Rekka. Who needs counter hit Rekkas? Have you ever seen a Rekka character not have 50 meter?
That's what I'm saying. Wow, the double Rekka 1. They're going to catch Squanto moving. Okay, flick, staying patient, but okay, jumping over the 5H there, playing the RPS around these resets a little better. See, now we're doing 5H, keeping Kyoku still, because remember that there's so many big punch move where he jumps in the air and comes down. That's what I'm going to call it now from now on. Did that move last time on the RPS, and Kyoku got hit, so this time they tried to block. Okay, now Kyoku has a corner. White Wall still to get out. Use a full charge to get out, and it actually
do like 10 damage.
A lot of scaling though. It is a White Wall still started. This is in patch 0.75.
That's actually not bad.
Not quite dead. 100 meter ram though. Safe jab. Nice.
Yep. Had to spend all that meter for that one.
Not connecting the ram special. Max range Buddha, not gonna be able to much. Oh, I take it back. I was gonna say not be able to extend much after, but went for another one, and there we go. Playing the RPS around that flick once again is Squanto getting this first game. It seems that that's what the offense for Squanto's pot has come down to. There's not really going for too many pot busters, not playing the classic strike throw, but instead spacing themselves out at a range where Ram can't really contest, because they do have / 5H, but those are slow, right? So in situations where you get spaced out from your P and K normals, Squanto could just sit back, play the spacing game, and just try to RPS around that flick minus frames by not hammer falling. Again, I said it again. Mega fisting over the 5H, or staying still and resetting with another 5H.
I mean, and they know too that Kyo is a very like / neutral kind of gamer for sure, where they're going to be mashing / on some of those spacing traps, and if you can get that Mega Fist snuck in there, just like that right there, you keep seeing it happening because they kind of have that download already. They know exactly the range where Kyo is really comfortable mashing that / on block string. Oh no!
The tone has been set. That is what you love to see as a pot player. Double pot buster working out. Now you're as a Kyoku, you're like, okay, I don't really know what to do on strike throw anymore because they just went for 2 in a row. How ballsy is this pot player? You never really know when you're this far into a set. especially a rematch set at that. This is their 5th game. Actually, no, a little more than 5. They played quite a chunk of games here so far. But it's okay, we're getting that double Rekka, triple Rekka wall combo. Not quite connecting to break the wall though, but it's okay. We just gotta get it back again. Actually worked out even better than it would have if they kept it the normal way. Got a hard knockdown.
What a back
and,
dash.
okay, nice OS to get away from that PRC pop buster that they did last time. Good adaptations, like you were saying, Kyoku known for that. It's in the name, reset. Reset the mental, reset, adapt.
Absolutely. And I mean, those PRC supers are, you know, for how oppressive they can be in some situations, they are very straightforward to play around. Just getting that backdash OS or just holding up after your safe jump. You can definitely get some of those PRC supers to bait out. We'll see if Squanto can make some adaptations of their own. We're really close here. Fully charged Dust, not going to be getting punished out. Excuse me,
wow,
Garuda just beat Bar Slash?
Garuda? Listen, I know it's disappointed, but like, come on now, be so for real. Okay, nice, got over the Mega Fist, but 8.
Oh my god. Wild Assault PRC into the super. Had 100 meter to confirm it. Squanto is running away with it right now.
Squanto.
We're churning. We're churning and burning.
Definitely churning and burning. Weaken and Geekin is Squanto. Got a nice 2-0 lead. Might be able to close out here. Had lots and lots and lots of time to think it out during that losers run, going all the way from losers round number 1.
Yep.
Straight through top 8, only losing 1 game in that loser side. That's Squanto, okay, cooking. And now we're keeping that momentum going in top 8.
Squanto's definitely been doing well recently, making some good adaptations to their game plan. Trying to keep that grind alive. I know they just recently won their local as well. We'll see if they can make the same thing happen here at Fightsticks and Flashkicks. More to bottle through the wall. Kyo's got something to say about it.
We're going to reset the momentum. Feel me? There we go. Double Rekka, not going for the 3rd. Sword throw to look for a Mega Fist.
Yep. Called out the flick as well very nicely. Got hit up with the fast far slash. Hey, that's not good.
Definitely want to burst that. That was a little too much damage to be taken at the start of a round, even though you are up in the set.
When the round start Kara Garuda comes out, you know Squanto's feeling themselves.
It's like, I know you're scared, all right? I smell the blood in the water. Nice hammer forward, getting away from that sword explosion. Looking for a sword swing from Kyoku, but we're staying still. Gonna eat this Garuda pressure for a little longer. The 2K2Es are connecting. Now we're no longer staying still for this strike throw. It looks like, yup, Squanto has got Kyoku moving, something they struggled to do in that first set.
Yep.
For so long, Kyoku was so satisfied with just sitting still, but now I'm telling you that double pop buster will do it to you. It'll break your mind.
Squanto with a execution check of just Kara Garuda-ing from one side of the screen to the other. We've got another command grab coming in. 50 meter available. You are going down here. That is Squanto taking it 3-0 after losing on winners round 2. Getting sent down to loser side of bracket by Kyoku.
Beautiful revenge win there from Squanto, showing off the full download as they move on in our top 8. As unfortunately Kyoku will be out, but definitely good stuff regardless. Bringing the Ram to our FNF top 8. Love to see that. So hope to see more in the future. Good stuff. Again, just a lesson to always have fun with these tournaments. That's focus on improving, not just the results.
Yep. All right. Does look like, unfortunately, Happy Rio is going to be having the DQ out of the top 8 here, but we were happy to see them here cooking it up on the Johnny. Next up, they got sent down to the loser side of bracket by Kyo, actually, earlier on in the bracket. Galaxy 42 is here, rocking that Gold Lewis model on the Axel Low. And we got King Koa, who should be booting up here as well for us.
Quite the mix-up on the avatar to character selection. Full Gold Lewis plays Axel. Interesting. But King Koa, definitely a player I've been seeing a little more as of late on, I believe, Abba. Our young key girl going to work. Definitely a character that started off, I want to say, definitely not start off weak, but people thought not too good of her. Then she came, everyone was like, okay, this character is crazy strong.
Yep.
But then all of a sudden, all the ABBA players just left,
Fell off the face of the
including
earth.
me. Can't lie to you.
we had a couple of them that went back to their original characters. We had a lot of them that went over to Slayer. They're like, hey, listen, I'm just here for the big red bars. I got a better version of it over here. I think the ABBA is super, super solid. And, you know, the thing that Dig told me at Combo Breaker that will live with rent-free in my head for the rest of my life is that every ABBA is a threat, right? You have to respect the character, the quote-unquote resource character that just never seems to run out of resources. It can be scary. Got some good interaction points as well. I think ABBA's in a real solid place, but
yeah, definitely ABBA and Slayer are the two characters where you can never get comfortable. All it takes is a pixel and a drain, and all of a sudden tragedy can strike. But here he goes up to Galaxy to weather that storm on the Axel. Going up in our losers top 8. Let's see, going to the home stage, home court advantage. Showing out in the streets.
Representing that MASH Oregon. What do you think, as a former ABBA player? How do you feel about this matchup in general?
Ooh, I honestly, when I first, it's a bell curve. I call it a bell curve. When I first picked it up, I was like, this matchup is awful. Yeah. What does ABBA do? And then I was like, wait, ABBA kind of cooks.
Yep.
And now I'm like, okay, this matchup is pretty bad.
Okay, and back to being bad. I see how it is.
It's on full bell curve. I don't think it's horrible. It's really up to King Koa as ABBA to find the spots to get Jealous Break off when Galaxy 42 isn't fully ready to cover it. Because once, let's see, using parry to go against Winter Cherry, using parry on Tornado when it comes out, find spots where Galaxy cannot punish you for doing it, and then just going ham is what you need to win this matchup. But the fact that it makes it, in fact that it's a two-step process, it's like find the opening and then opening Axel off of that, all while he can also burst you if he has it available, is what makes it a little harder than what I thought at the top of the bell curve where I was like, ABBA cooks. It's definitely a doable matchup. It's no Happy Chaos, alright, she has worse matchups for sure. Empty low there, nice call out.
I mean, you can definitely easily say, you know, any matchup for Axel that he can use Tornado in neutral as a zoning tool is a happy matchup for Axel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He can just sit behind it, run around it. He basically just gets, it's free pace control every time it comes out, and it's not punished.
Here we go. Wild Assault going to keep the pressure up. One of the things I love about Galaxy's game plan is that, like, their pressure is so solid for a character that historically doesn't really have like super crazy corner pressure, usually ends their own turn or has a fairly obvious punishable gap or something that people are watching for. Galaxy manages to just take this character and just run corner pressure forever, and I really, really appreciate that.
That's awesome. Gotta love to see an actor that can play offense as well as that defensive neutral. People to play, get you in, can do both. You know what I'm saying? I love that. But it's up to King Koa to find those openings to get through that zoning from Axel. So deadly, trying to find a way to jump, but these Rainwaters resets are so tough to deal with as ABBA with such a slow and lethargic air slash in normal mode. It's really bad to deal with Rainwater as this character. You have to go for a hard power with 256K, or sometimes if you're really feeling spicy, you can air key grab, even at round start. It's really nasty. I don't recommend, but you feel like a god when you land, okay? You feel super clean.
For sure. Trying to find an option to mash through the Tornado as well, but this is just Galaxy running that Axel game plan. Has not even gotten touched yet, by the way. You have not even had a chance to build any of that Jealousy Rage meter. There it is.
Oh, there he goes. Just told me. See, King Koa, you're listening. I see you listening in the chat. I respect that. I just gave you the sauce and immediately called out the Rainwater with the ID key grab. I know it felt good. You know what I mean? I know it felt great. You're like, yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, sliding under the 5 key. There we go. Using the 2-6K to close the distance, keep themselves closed, jumping in. JD to fast fall. There we go. Opening has been found, and now we get to start cooking. Look for wire. See, oh no, the
throw on the downside.
Oh wait, that actually reached high enough to
Are you
hit
just
the
dead?
Rainwater. It's not gonna RC maybe enough. No.
Oh, JD is juiced, but it ain't that juiced.
Yeah, unfortunate interaction. 2K throw Nice tick from Galaxy. Rainwater throw beat again. Snail RC, the classic. Instant overhead JH. Well, not quite instant, but pretty damn fast. Going for 3.
Help.
4? No,
Chip.
ticket TD. I'm not gonna lie. I got hit.
You got a
What a 2S.
With a pixel left,
wow.
a chip and a chair here for King Koa. What a beautiful 2S on that sequence.
This is the set now. Uh-oh. This is how it starts. See, all you need is that one opening, and now with Jealous Rage Abba, the neutral is completely flipped in favor of our cute girl. And she's so fast. That JH is such a menace. You can also go for the classic super projectile. We are up plus 47, by the way. Quite a little bit plus. The flex shield gets away. Okay, 2S, can we max out the damage before we run out of Jealous Rage? Yes, we absolutely can with that full air combo. Nice use, making sure that, a fun fact, you cannot run out of Jealous Rage if you are still in the air. So just keeping that hang time live.
There you go.
Picking out the wall, right in time to land and finish off that game too. Really good stuff from Koa. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a very, very clean routing for Koa. And you're going to need it too. I mean, you got to make every single hit count, especially if you manage to get an opportunity to get into your Jealousy Rage state. As you've been saying, like, the matchup is so dependent on whether or not you can get into Jealousy Rage. And Axel has the privilege of being able to, at full screen, still stop Abba from entering Jealousy Rage. So you just got to find yourself a little opening. All you need is one hit. Not a counter hit 2H like that, though.
TB Tornado, close slash, Axel Bomber TK. Misses the second one, would have been enough to kill, but it's okay. You are Axel and it is Abba. You are absolutely chilling here. Perfect for Galaxy 42. Going into round 2. How does King Koa that 5K round start? Not quite catching anything. Snail airborne, that was a good time to go for a Jealous Rage pop because Snail is so minus, but unfortunate. Ends up burst baiting for Galaxy 42 in a fantastic position right now. Oh my goodness, charge that tornado up, but jumping over is King Koa, who still got sucked back into the late hits of it. What a projectile.
Yep.
Throws it out again, and then 4 movement buff, gonna keep that lockdown. 100-meter Axel, I smell a command grab. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just going to run all the way up and try to punish that Jealous Rage pop.
Yeah, the tap dust is going to come in. That's what we mean when you say you can get anything done in this game with 100-meter. Galaxy running away with game 2 so quickly there.
Now up with the 2-1 lead. I really like that. Actually, I was thinking about command grab there because it's 100-meter Axel and you're at full screen. But what actually happened there was that Galaxy was ready and waiting for the Jealousy Rage pop. Didn't quite get a punish, but was fast enough to keep King Koa from going for anything after and just locked down. Honestly, it's actually better if you could get Abba to block in Jealous Rage because now you're wasting out that timer. And if you have 100 meter, especially if actually you could keep that pressure going for as long as you possibly can.
Finding some interesting spacings and everything here. King Koa is going to have to find some adaptations. Galaxy is just partying on your own stage. Got your theme song playing.
Down, find the 56K. Rainwater +3. Got caught standing up.
Try to find anything.
See, now what I want to see from King Koa here is there are times where Galaxy is going for something that has a lot of recovery, like a Rent-a-Fall, like right there. That's a good time to go for a Jealous Rage pop. But honestly, given the fact that Galaxy shows they're willing to run up, just like they did right there, but still found a way to get a super off. That's going to do a double down. That's going to go straight through that Super Storm. No, thank you. Same side. Went for the fuzzy, didn't quite connect, but that 6H going under the slide.
Beautiful stuff
combo. No, not quite.
You got some pressure as well. You got to block these overheads, but the strike throw is here as well for you. 1 game away. I don't know what that noise was.
These are. But wow, Galaxy 42 just showing a really good showcase of not only Axel neutral, but Axel offense, running really scary strike throw. Okay, yep, see, tick throw. Okay, meter on deck. Will they go for another one? No.
Yeah,
2K2 got counter hit.
Oh, you're so dead.
Oh, it's caught by the tip of the tornado. I hate when that happens. It feels so demoralizing. It's like, ah!
You're so slow and you're just barely feel like you're making it over that tornado. but it catches you anyway. Nicely done for Galaxy 42. They're actually going to be earning a spot in the winner's semifinals because Happy Rio is going to be DQing out here. So let's go ahead and pop up next. Let's grab ya boy Squanto versus the Fool. Then we'll move on up to our winner's side.
Sir, getting nice and progressive through this top 8. Fool,
Macho,
Squanto, Galaxy, Macho, and Lucasio are our top 6 minus Happy Rio, unfortunately, but that's okay. Galaxy got an extra little bonus chance card in Monopoly, got to skip a couple stops.
Yep. Galaxy working their way back up to that first seed spot. They got a little bit of work to do for sure. Either a Johnny or a Potemkin coming up to face them up next. Probably, I assume, would be leaning towards wanting to fight against the Potemkin if I was Galaxy. But I also know Squanto is pretty confident overall in the Axel matchup. So we'll see if he can overcome the Johnny Demon. Here's your mandatory Johnny, doctor's orders.
Absolutely. I feel like as a competitive pot player, Axel is one of those matchups you have to get comfortable with, or he will just collect your taxes every time you run into him. You know how people don't like paying taxes, all right? Definitely not pot players, right? So it's something you gotta learn for sure if you don't want to lose so early on. But here we go. Squanto has to get through Johnny first, the gambling specialist, the one who is hated by the god of failure. So,
let's go.
Let's go gambling, Squanto. Going against the literal gambler himself. So you got your match.
Gotta love the shout out. Squanto is really good. I'd still rather play the pot. I don't blame you. I think most people probably would, regardless of matchup. We'll be hopefully getting Taro the Fool on in here. Make sure I get my names preemptively updated. My green screen fix. What's happening today? OEG's own, your boy Squanto. Proud to see them up here in the top 8.
Represent.
Gotta get that full tag in for Taro the Fool as well. They've definitely been cooking it up on the Johnny. You know, I mean, Johnny is a cool character for sure. Definitely pretty juiced this patch. But it's funny that, like, regardless of how juiced the character is, he's really just kind of doing a lot of the same stuff that he was already doing at the top level, just maybe with a little bit better access. And of course, the neutral speed with that forward dash has been blown up for sure.
Definitely, that's usually what it is when a character that's considered not too strong ends up shooting up the ranks. Usually ends up being a case of, I'm doing the same thing, it's just I'm better at doing it. Like, think back to, honestly, launch Biken versus season 2 Biken, where she was at her, definitely, I would say, her strongest. She started off okay on launch. She was kind of, but Bari RPS was a lot worse. She had her troubles, and they fixed all of that. Well, not necessarily all of it, but it got to a point where her game plan was much easier to run and implement, and then she ended up shooting up in the tier list to being like a consistent high tier at the time. Now she's on her way back down.
Yep.
Unfortunately, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. But that's just how it is in the lands of Arxis. You never know. Your character can be booty, and they could be godlike the next day.
Very true. Listen, you're always only like a little bit of tweaks here and there. You know, I mean, I've been a Testament player for a long time, and it was always like, man, if we just got just one more patch, guys, just one more patch is all we need. And then that one more patch comes, like, yeah, it's everything we asked for. And it's like, well, it still wasn't enough. Okay, maybe next patch, maybe next patch. And now, finally, you know, get a little bit of frame data on that teleport, make a couple of mixy situations a little bit more true. All of a sudden, your character's not looking that bad.
Buff 2H for the 7th time.
Yeah. Listen, keep buffing 2H. Make it a low, please.
Oh, man. That's the last thing we need in this world, all right? Speaking of lows, Oh, we're misfire cancel into throw. The layer 5 and the layer 1 all combining to become a new entity. The Fool starting off really strong, but Gold Burst from Pot, you already know what the plan is now. Hard not from the heat tackle. Garuda catching the backdash, can't get away from me.
Nice.
Uh-oh, double Garuda gets PRC into the pop-up, so you are quite dead. Not if you miss input for slide head, but it's okay.
Make it happen. Nicely done for Squanto, and yes, indeed, the return of the dad bod Johnny.
Oh my god, I just saw that.
The FNF streams, your #1 source of dad bod Johnny.
That's insane. That's how he should look, honestly.
Listen, the man's like 36 years old. Like, you gotta...
Right. And a whole family of kids to take care of. Definitely. You don't have the time for this shit. Where are you right now?
Are you gonna get chipped out? What's happening here? Help! Help!
It's looking like it. Oh, a little too far for that Garuda, giving the Fool one more chance. That's all you need. Ooh, nice. This fronter catch in the air to get that overhead off. Stinger for the bait. Oh, a little too plus for that people to come out. And the hammer fault chip, as you predicted, is going to give Squanto our first game.
I mean, listen, it's not very... I'm more used to it because we also host a Grand Blue bracket every other Monday, but, like, chip-out kills are really not that common in Strive, and when it actually happens, it's like, man, you were really just in the blender for so long. You had one moment to breathe, and then had to deal with an armor move that was going to chip you out if it hits. Like...
That was low-key checkmate situation. Pretty insane stuff. So here we go, game 2. Got a full health to work with, nothing to get chipped out anytime soon, but that Garuda will hurt if that connects, so better block it. Okay, nice vault to get the side swap. Unfortunate drop there. It's okay though, using the misfire dash to close the distance and punish that back dash for a super hard knockdown. The Fool making full use of these resets, just catching Squall trying to move at the wrong spots as he go for a safe jump.
The mental stack is fully in play too. You know, the Fool has been doing enough strike throw that they're getting Squanto to backdash in the corner. So it's definitely a scary situation. Megafist is going to trade here. Backdash is the Garuda though.
Okay, PRC to get away. FD canceled on that, I believe, was the air throw attempt from the Fool. Nice coverage there. JH gonna catch way low. That new buffed hitbox is something special, I'll tell you.
Bursting out.
Okay, burst. Hero burst from the Fool. Will it pay off? Both characters on a pixel, and that JD was a little too presumptuous. I hate to inform you, because the Fool does have that bar slash to punish, jumping straight over that 2P. And the double hit from the vault gonna catch that slide head on. But that 2D is gonna give the hard knockdown. Squanto needs to get this hot offense going. Close slash. The Fool staying still. Goes over. Goes over.
Looked like a Temkin Buster trying to come out.
That was a heavily Pablo's PRC attempt, but they got interrupted as they were going, waking up throw on Potemkin.
Oh, there it is. Well, you know, sometimes you go through a little bit of fake mix and the HPB is here. You're still alive, but...
Okay. Oh no, can't be doing that. Unfortunate. Good YRC, but unfortunate interaction afterwards. Gonna put the Fool into a final round in our game 2. Squanto looking to take the 2-0 lead, but the Fool has to get past this Garuda pressure if they don't want that to happen. 2K reset. You are a little too scared. Poppers are gonna connect one more mix. You know what they want. No, I would have died too. I feel you, the Fool. Don't worry.
We're striking and we're throwing.
Pot has that mental advantage.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Pride. Pot is broken in the sense that when you're down in that situation, you just got hit with one pot buster.
Yep.
You're like, okay, what's more shameful? To die to the strike or to die to a second pot buster?
For sure.
Everyone is going to say the second pot buster. So everyone is going to jump.
Yeah.
And Squanto's taking advantage of that. That's quite evil, Squanto.
I mean, the other part is too, you know, the Fool has been doing super solid and has not been backdashing, not been throwing, been blocking all of the strikes, and Squanto's been playing a very strike-heavy game so far. But the second that the first pop buster comes out, you're jumping because you're nervous about the second one, and you get punished for it. There's just super solid strike throw coming from Squanto.
Absolutely. with that pot strike throwing so much damage. He just needs one to get this going. Here we go, Garuda hard knockdown. Another one, a triple, a quadruple? No, 6H, get that spacing going. Looked for a whiff to jump over with the Mega Fist, but the Fool ready stays nice and patient, nice and Senga. Squano showing that they're not scared to go for a not wake up, but Pop Buster on block. But it's okay, the Fool looking to get themselves on the board here. Very clean first round, can they do it again?
Glassy-eyed, clocking into the 50-50 factory. Got those high-lows unlocked, you're back in the corner. You gotta deal with these Vault PRCs for a little bit longer. Need to find something.
Okay, 2P into the heat tackle, nice confirm, gonna get that mid-screen and a hard knockdown. Nice hit into the Garuda to catch the Fool back. That's what usually is a Pop Buster setup. Oh, try to PRC out of the HPB, but the Fool ready to throw.
K comes through.
Catching.
Drop the combo though.
So hold this Garuda.
Striking. You can do a throw too.
Again. Okay, the flex shield just barely working out, and you are quite dead.
Gotta love it. Now on match point for your boy Squanto, looking to potentially lock in a second 3-0 here in top 8.
Yeah, it's been an absolute tear since round 1. Absolute gladiator here, jumping over the far slash, gigantic pressure. Here we go. Papa set up again, and that's stuff, but it's okay. Full slash 2D for the reset. Nice deflection to get away from pot. Good. Okay, the Vault gonna catch the armor again on these slide heads, but 5H hard knockdown. We love that new buff, making full use of it. Is Squano 6K, the classic. I am too scared to move. 6K Pop Buster reset. Gonna give Squanto 3-0 juicy victory in our loser side. Top 8 gonna move to loser semis to fight Galaxy. Good stuff.
Yep. Next up, we're gonna have Macho versus Lucasio. And good stuff as well to the Fool. Here. Definitely cooking it up there. The Johnny is looking clean. Your boy Squanto just locked it in there for you though. And you hate being in that situation, especially against a character like Potemkin, where you're just like, all right, the strike kills me and the throw kills me. I just have to guess right. And then also, after I guess right, I'm handling more pressure afterwards.
Here, listen, I can simplify it for you. It's how willing are you to get Twitter clipped?
Yeah,
right. That's what it is. Do I want to eat 3 Pop Busters and see myself on Twitter tomorrow, or do I want to just take the 2, eat the strike, and not be on Twitter? No one's posting a Twitter clip of normal hit close slash 2D wall break. All right, no one's doing that. They want the 3 Pop Busters.
Listen, I told you this earlier before stream. I absolutely refuse to allow my opponent to look cooler than me, so I'm up backing, just straight up. My ultimate counterplay against mixed characters is I got hit by the first hit, so you never got a chance to run your cool mix up.
That's how it is. That's the secret mental stack that goes through your strive. I'm not letting you clip me.
Not gonna happen.
Here we go.
Winners
super
finals
power,
for you.
Super arpeggio. Those cues are coming out at maximum velocity. And all those, not guard crush, just ran out of staff right as I said those guard crush was gonna happen. Look at me. Commentator Chris is already gonna get that wall break OTG. 8, 9 cubes on deck, ready to go. Sending them all out off the bat. Pew, 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 pew. But we're jumping over. Okay.
From what I've heard, the streets is saying this is not a very fun matchup for Bike. And the run-up throw into the cubes we're comboing. Oh, you're dead.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The full screen run-up throw straight into the cube. Looked like a Cagliostro trap setup. We're playing Grand Blue in here. That was disgusting. Okay, but nice. JS forcing out the burst nice and early from Macho. One more hit to get the offense started and get Bill spell trouble. One spell on deck, looked for a shimmy. Kazio not biting, but fell for that bowling ball 2D.
Ooh, nice 6P. Says stay away from me. It's time. We got some more cubes. The Kabari is not quite going to connect here. The staff is down. You just got to hold down back at full screen. Oscar gets to do whatever he wants for a while. So
yeah, just wait it out. There we go. Good patience from Lucasio. And now we're down to a much better hand for Lucasio to get around. /2H not connecting the classic
defense
Viking conversion failure. Defense of the teleport. I smelled it. I saw it. I looked at the hand. I'm like, it's coming.
Yep.
Double guard crush.
This is scary. We've got a lot of plus frames available here. Don't even need them. If that test your luck that Mashed pulls, it's very, very beautiful. Wild Assault.
It's beautiful.
In the mix, baby.
It's the Barnes & Noble mix. We got lots of books. We've got how many books we're going to do. We're going to do the single, we're going to do the sequel, or we're going to do the trilogy. That one was the sequel, just a two-parter. Two-part light novel series was enough to take out that first game here. Thought that we're going to make it a second. But Lucasio, not quite out of it, making that Viking work. But not quite that far slash 2H, but it's okay. It's okay, all right? Got other options. Listen, you got all the way to winners finals with it. You can keep cooking, all right?
Yep, absolutely. Gonna get to see what El Macho pulls in the starting hand. I see a Screamer and some good cubes. Be making something happen with them for sure here in winners finals. Lucasio trying to find some opportunities to swing through these cubes, but is just struggling to get a word in edgewise.
It's honestly so funny to watch how fast these Oscars switch to test case 3. You don't even notice it a lot of the time. You're like, when did he even when did he get test case 3 out? I'm gonna try to watch this time. Let's see the counter. Okay.
There we go.
There it is. Okay, that was 6 seconds in. No, 5 seconds in. Went for test case 3.
Wasted no time. Got that teleport, got that infinite mana spell down. Screamer's available, but it's not gonna help you too much on offense. On defense, rather.
Goldberg gets blocked. Little air-to-air action, the cube's gonna work out for Macho's favor. Nice back to get away from the Ruby Street. Okay, here we go. A lot of red on the screen. Even more red. We got a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow, and it's all going to connect into that gravity staff.
Instead of jumping, trying to get a little bit of extra damage. No conversion from the 2H. Here we go, though. You got infinite mana, so you're not worried about the shield breaking, but Viking with 50 meters is a scary thing to behold. Throwing on the JP.
Whoa. Yeah, that JP is way too minus on landing. Nice patience to hold onto the burst. The patience of the Saint. YRC actually, that was really good. Got the burst out from the Wild Assault and timed it perfectly with the YRC. And all of a sudden, Lucasio has the resource advantage going into round 3. A full burst on Macho's none.
Double Screamer is well available here for Macho, as well as the overhead. There's the overhead for sure.
There's the overhead. All right, 4Q gets jumped over. Got 5 more to go through, but the far side just knifing just in time. Nice Kabari reset. Escobar is such a good spot for Viking RPS-wise. 5-6K throw, but gets PRC to cover themselves. No mana on Oscar's end. You are quite dead, sir. I don't have to look. Look away. Avert your eyes. There's a dead magician here. Lucasio evens out the score 1-1.
Lucasio definitely running away with it a little bit. Also, as a zoner hater, definitely wants to be taking the dub on this one. It'll minimize the amount of zoners that you're going to have to fight, potentially.
Potentially.
As you are sitting here in the top 4 of the bracket, we've got a Potemkin, an Axel, an Oscar, and a Viking. Very good character spread for our top 4 today.
Definitely love to see the state of the game. Honestly, we complain about X character, Y character, Z character, but honestly, for the most part, a lot of these recent top 8 graphics online and offline have got a good chunk of character variety across the board. Not too many brackets have had too many of the same character, except for one, where there was a whole lot of happy chaos, but that's okay. It was one time. All right, it happens.
Yeah.
Cannibal
little Tampa never selects happy chaos.
Yeah, definitely as Lucasio, I agree, Scrondo. You want that winner side spot to avoid 2 sets of exactly this going on the screen right now. You just want one. Get it nice and over with, but Macho not willing to have that. They want 1 set 2. You want to get it nice and easy with these cube screen, full screen, but the Kabar going to eat through one, but not the next.
Trying to make your way in. Does find the JH finally, but no pickup. The backdashes. That's just character knowledge right there. Tap dust comes through, no burst. What is happening? We're hitting cubes.
On the cubes, yeah, because it's trying to smack their way through these cubes, but every time they hit one, another one is right behind it to finish the job, but the first could not. But look at the risk. Is Lucasio just the risk builder?
It's
Is
true.
just building all
Plus
of it?
frames,
Okay,
please.
oh my god, gun reset. How? It just keeps going.
Gonna deal a decent chunk of damage. Honestly, Macho might just be waiting for the burst to come back. It's just like, all right, listen, I just gotta hold this mix until my burst comes back. It'll get rid of all this risk. Build a decent chunk of meter from the amount of risk that you had as well.
The risk did pay off a little bit for Lukaku because they got, look how much health is gone from Macho already. Of course, they add a little bit themselves with these red mana regens that cost a little bit of health. It does add up. You can't be too, can't mess around too much with that. This is exactly why now you're in such a bad spot here. Kabari whiffing on the 6
Infinite mana available.
Same interaction there, jumping over.
Not like this.
Okay,
This would be a horrible feeling round to lose. The zoning is online. The JS gets 6P'd out. You gotta find a new option here.
So tragic when you go over a move like that, like a projectile super. Honestly, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, Testing and Bravery probably jumping over, I'm like, okay, I'm in. And I get 6 feet, I'm like, what? How did you recover in time? That should feel so bad.
Also, gotta call out, with that tiny bit of HP that El Macho had left, they had spent the last little 5% of their HP on more mana gain in that sequence.
At that point, there's no reason not to.
Yeah,
it's
fair
like,
enough.
I either die or I die.
Here we go. Lucasio's looking pretty solid here in the mixed situation. Burst is available immediately coming out.
There we go. Yeah, Macho just cashing out on the HP. 99% of gamblers stop using HP mana regen before they win big.
Exactly.
Nice shimmy. Not the biggest punch. We're going to take it to get that resource back. Infinite mana is up, so we're going to be gaining mana this entire time we're blocking.
That gun comes through.
Elixir.
More of a Sphere fan myself. I got this firework loaded up just for you. Lucasia going up 2-1. Definitely looking to capitalize on some of this momentum.
That was insane. The fireworks coming in clutch, giving Lucasia a 2-1 lead to get into the winner's side. Grand is just one more game to make it happen. It's going to be tough, though, while Macho is no slouch, showing just how creative they can be with these Asuka setups. But here we go. Technically 2 more games. Would love to see more action between these two, but obviously no bias.
For sure, for sure. We'll get to see if Lucasio can lock it in, keep the momentum running, and run away with game number 4 here in our winners finals for FNF number 84. Thank you all, as always, for coming in and tuning in for us. I know that it's FlyQuest week. It's a little bit of a lighter week for us, but we still got some stacked bracket action for you, as always.
Absolutely here. I was going to point out from the round start, Lucasia went for a run-up forward slash and catch a backdash, and it just barely whiffed. Macho just barely far away enough. It's definitely an aggravating thing when you're fighting Oscar. You're like, I'm going to chase this backdash.
Yep.
He just barely whiffs and goes just far enough. It's like, oh, I knew it. Okay, 2H off the 2S. Okay, nice cancels here to get through these cubes. Lucasia figuring it out, but not enough to get through that Arpeggio, though.
This is starting to look a little scary for you. It does find a little 2P. DP's out during the tatami, though. Gun whiffs and gets close slash punish. What a route.
I get a better hand, but ended up with 2 close stabs. Oh, no, this is the fast one? Oh, it's the gravity one. I didn't get that. Cap goes a little too far out. Not quite there.
Kabari's
clipping all these dudes one by one, jumping straight into the Rubik's Code, double cross. Wow, insane defense from Lucasio there.
Trying to find anything.
Get rid of the cube. Up over the second, trying to chase Macho down, but Macho hiding behind his son, holding down the neutral.
I can't help but think that JS was supposed to be a Yozansen that would have killed that cube that killed you at the end.
I definitely had the same idea, but I didn't want to say it. I was like, nah, I trust the process.
Here we go. Waiter, I'd like some plus frames, please.
Interesting play. Taking a full combo here.
Burst baited?
Nice bait! Yes, indeed. That second hit of Kabari is burst safe. Everyone forgets, including me.
Yeah.
It's just up to the bike to actually hold back on his own.
Yep.
Okay, 2K2D gonna connect and put Lucasio on set point, but they gotta close it out here or we'll be going to a game 5. Who wants it more? Run up far slash, again, not catching the back dash, but at least it connected so we can start that offense. Good throw tech from Macho. So into the cube with a tether, just bringing themselves closer with each spell. And there we go, 6G Kabari just in time to catch there. 5P gonna counter hit, this is huge damage, gonna break the mana too and the wall. Here we go, full combo, boom.
Oh, mana's broken.
Mana is gone.
This is gonna be rough. One more interaction's all you need. YRC is gonna halt your meter gain for the time being, but it's better than being in bike and pressure. No, the close slash 2H. Oh, now the defense is locked in.
From Macho, holds on, done the reset. 2H does not connect, Screamer to get out, and here we go. Macho has a chance here. Do they have the heart in the card? So the guy is JS landing and catching.
Scary, you gotta hold this mix.
Macho's footsies without any actual cubes is just so good, able to find a way out of all these situations. There we go, 6P. Arpeggio with the staff is gonna come back from the behind and catch Lucasio on that 2H recovery.
Lucasio starting to get a little impatient. The tap dust comes in. I don't think this is a killing combo. Burst is available for both players as well, but you just need one hit. You're spending all your HP.
Burst to get out. Okay, Pixel of Health, tap dust again.
Brings
Gambled it all, and that's gonna be enough to bring us to game 5.
Here we go. We've got a big raid coming in from Chovy Salts. Hello, Chovy. Chovy Salts is all about that Thunder Night life. They're diving into Undernight in Birth 2, hosting lobby nights, and even throwing surprise variety streams. When they're not busy with fighting games, you might catch them doing digital art or role playing. Totally not a cat, by the way, Kappa.
Wow, this is great. This is a great one. All about that Thunder Night Live.
Thunder Night Live. Listen.
No, I said Thunder Night in the copy pasta. My new favorite game, Thunder Night in Worth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice block on the overhead. Looking at that deck. I peeped it. All right, I saw you showing your hand. It was a little, you had your hand bent a little too far forward. I peeked to the side. I said, oh, overhead. Okay, blocking. Okay, burst out from Macho very early is actually what you want to see as Lucasio, because the next in is going to be very hard for Macho to get out of. But not if they keep this distance with all of these cubes coming flying out. Close the distance, runs in, throwing out more cubes. 6K to sneak under the cube there, but good blocks from Lucasio. 6H overhead blocked again. 6K is going to catch. Such a good run. And triple hitting low in a game like Strive is so valuable no matter who you are. Tap dust blocked.
Teleporting out of there just to get a little bit of shuffle down. Very nicely done. And this is the kind of momentum that Lucasio is just got to be worried about, right? Macho's been spending so much of their HP on mana regen, but we'll get to see potentially. I promise you this turn does eventually end. Unfortunately, it's going to have to end with a round start screen.
It's really up to these mix-ups with the tap dust and the 6H. The 6H has been getting blocked perfectly, but every tap dust has been catching right at the tail end to close out the round when Lucasio needs to block it the most. It's really the last mix-up for the kill is getting Lucasio these rounds getting choked. If they were able to block those tap dust, especially on that last game, that would have been the round. That would have been the set, actually.
Yep. Here we go. Does find a far slash for the confirm here. We're going to get to run a little bit of that bike and mix in the corner. I can't believe that YRC hit.
That was max range. JS straight into the RC. You don't want to take no chances on that confirm. 2D connecting. Don't stand up. Nice confirm into Kabari again. Safe jumps 2D connecting with Kabari. Frame kill. Kabari connecting again. Oh my god.
We're just going to maximize our interactions a little bit here. Don't worry about it.
Yes. Almancho staying true to the mash tag name. They didn't pay out this time. Slow Rock's going to catch up that max. This has deceptive range. You don't think it reaches it, but it definitely does. Arpeggio. Okay. Jumps over the flame cube, which strains the Arpeggio wave, but it's okay. We close that distance. What we want.
Exactly where you want to be.
Reset, double overhead. Escabari again. 5K catching the jump. going to be a good chunk of damage, but whiffs the last Escobar. You really need that, but it's okay. Again, these Escobars are clutching out for Lucaso in the same case the whole bracket.
Meters available.
Cross up.
You might have enough to kill. You find the wall splat, and that is it.
No choke on behalf of Lucaso. We close it out nice and easy. Lucaso, we moving on to winner's side grand finals on the Viking. Good stuff, of course, as always, though. El Macho showing out, but they will be in loser's side and loser's final, staying to fight the winner of our next match, which will be your boy Squano, who's been absolutely killing it on this loser side with the pot versus Galaxy 42, fresh off the Axel wins themselves.
We're in my favorite part of the night and your favorite part of the night. It is winner stays for the rest of the night. Your boy Squanto versus Galaxy, the dreaded zoner versus grappler matchup.
It's definitely it's definitely part of the RPS of archetypes, but it's Strive though. Lots of things have changed. All right, Pot got a little more invul, a little better armor over time. Hammerfall's gotten better. White Wall Assault's been introduced. Pot has those tools to deal with Axel just a little bit better than before, but as Galaxy said themselves, they would rather fight Pot than Johnny. So they might have a better game plan, feel more comfortable in this matchup. Let's see how these two interact as they lock in for our loser's side semi-final.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how Galaxy deals with some of the Potemkin pressure options. Galaxy is a very defensive-minded player, very good at shutting down people's approaches, but that armor can definitely make a difference, especially if you're just out here hitting some 5Ps. Axel's got a lot of high recovery buttons. OEG's own ya boy Squanto fighting for that spot in the top 3. Our second MASH representative.
MASH players definitely showing out, popping out for all these onlines lately. Been doing their thing as an up-and-coming org. Love to see that. But here we go, OEG, part of one of the OG orgs, of course. OEG's very own, your boy Squanto, popping out with the pot. Let's see how this works out. Nice aerial snail, that new hard knockdown working out, giving some nice Oki. Hammerfall, unfortunately, not going to work out. Tornado Oki on the 2K2D. Going to give that corner push, and the snail sniping the Mega Fist forward. I was looking very comfortable in this matchup, as they seem to have said in chat is holding true. But that slide is all. Squano needs to get started here. Gigantic pressure. 2K2D actually working out this time.
One knockdown could be all that you need in this matchup. Definitely can be scary for the Axel on those defensive options, but with 100 meter, the Garuda is going to be hitting a little bit too meaty.
A little too much dip on your chip there. Not enough veggies on your plate. Too much protein. Going to give Galaxy that first round. 5P connecting into the snail.
Yep. The 5P round start hitting the standing Potemkin. Definitely a scary option. Getting hit up by the fish hook.
Yeah, Rainwater, probably one of the best throw baits or shimmy options in the entire game, especially with the new reward that's gotten over time with the vacuum hit, the counter hit, just giving so many good looping, damaging options. And there we go again, find the counter hit into our Axel Bomber. Going to get a perfect to close out our first game. Galaxy looking extremely comfortable.
Of course. I mean, it is a super solid matchup for the Axel for sure. Squanto is definitely going to have to find some adaptations fighting against this level of Axel low. The zoner versus the grappler is always a scary matchup, but if you can get in, you can get some of that pressure, start working some of those mind games. I feel like the round start is going to be pretty pivotal here as we kind of run through some of these options. Oh, the Wild Assault is going to be getting pulled in, unfortunately, by the Rensen follow-up.
There we go, but snail counter hit. Gonna give new Oki. Oh, flicking the tornado. Fake Oki. I'm exposing you, says Squano. Okay, here we go. 5P gonna hit. Galaxy jumping a little preemptively on this pressure. There goes another jump, but right back into the pressure. But we're getting out with the Sickle Storm, saving them from that high risk pressure as that goes down over time. Getting that snail off of the hard knockdown, resetting again. But oh wow, good flick to get out of there. Staying right under.
Combo.
Gets a counter hit. That's gonna be cool.
Not too bad.
Also, yeah, their name is Gala's D42 in the overlay.
Oh, I can't spell Galaxy to save my life. Galaxy.
Evil brother. Oh, a wild salt again? How is that working? What are these people pressing to get hit by the pop-ups there? Am I missing something here? That's insane.
I mean, as long as you hit a like relatively slow button, if you're going for like a far slash or something, a round start pop buster can definitely be an option.
Absolutely there. Good point. It's definitely a better RPS point than I considered. The 5H not quite punishing that snail. Okay, double Garuda.
I need you to know, it hasn't shown on the overlay very much because I usually catch myself. I have misspelled Galaxy's name like that every single time I've input it in my scoreboard editor.
That's insane.
I physically cannot spell that word for some reason. But nice up for Squanto, taking a round. Blood is on the cabinet here. Oh, also I put my scores in wrong.
Oh, man. Listen, Squanto wasn't going to say nothing, all right?
Very true, very true.
We take those, we take those. Okay, Snail just working out really well in this matchup. The new buffs, that hard knockdown is paying full dividends here. But speaking of hard knockdown, got that pop pressure off that wall assault, close slash. Try finally went for a pop buster, but Galaxy showing that they are very willing to jump regardless. Heat tackle with no meter is so unhinged.
Oh, there it is. Finds a good pop buster, and the damage looks like rounded up a little bit there. Your boy Squanto tying us up 1-1. Very nicely done. And that's really what you need. You want to get those first couple pop busters rolling. We've seen Galaxy's jumping almost every interaction. So getting a pop buster in there is actually pretty impressive because you finally caught one of those situations they were up backing. Very solid stuff.
Kudos to Squanto for just sticking to the game plan regardless. I'm not gonna let you tell me how I run my offense. I'm a pop buster when I want a pop buster. All right.
Oh, got hit by the very tail end.
But actually got stuck inside the tornado. Got stuck. 2H counter hit.
Oh, that's a big counter coming through.
And hitting. Sickle Storm wants the hard knockdown here. Positive bonus on deck. We're going to set up with back up into the Rensen, catching Hammerfall. I forget the first part of Rensen is more than one hit, so it just goes straight to no way, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Interesting play there from Galaxy. For a second, I thought he was going to somehow catch recovery.
What? Oh, you got counter hit after whipping that. That's crazy. And you're going to like nearly kill here too. You're dead, dude. Yeah. Not like this.
Beyond unfortunate interaction.
Listen, wow. I love Squanto to death, but this fucking Potemkin character, man. Sometimes.
Definitely. Sometimes you can be like, oops, I just won. My bad.
Good stuff for Squanto. Finding the interactions they need. Here we go. Hard knockdown in the corner.
Confirm with the white wall.
Oh.
Ooh, close slash catching. Squanto being very active on defense despite getting countered all the time by these rainwater setups. Okay, there we go. Rensen catching. Went for the greedy command grab. The invul, if it connected, would have actually went through Gigantor. So that was a smart play if it worked out.
Nice.
Also reset, backdash. Okay, there's the RPS you were talking about that Squanto was trying to play there. It's either you chase the backdash or you eat a pop buster. That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought blocking wall assault was going to be okay this patch, but I guess not. Not bad.
Find the flick opportunity. No, the command grab comes through the tornado. This will most certainly kill. Gonna play it safe and get that safe routing. Nothing too flashy needed. Time stop is flashy enough for you. 1-1 and 1 stock each for these gamers.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Another one. Okay, Squanto, are you gonna move now? Let us know. Yup. Fuzzy jump gets caught by the 2KTV. Nice. Rainwater, but the back Megafist is gonna get out anyway.
Huge.
Or Megafist this time. That's huge damage. Not quite, but it's okay. We got that corner carry that we need to get this pressure going. But
accidentally
out gets the side spot.
Putting yourself in the corner. Now you got to deal with this Galaxy pressure. The respect to not just run the overheads after overheads. Does get caught fuzzy jumping a little bit here. Got to be careful. One interaction
again. Okay, nice back to get away. Guard assault did not quite punish that 5P. Oh, it sucks so bad.
Watch out for the chip.
screen. Tornado gonna chip out. Oh, you can't go through it like that. Unfortunately, the last hit again. Catching going off that white wall assault.
White Wall Assault just barely not active enough to make it all the way through that tornado. Currently 2-1. But we can see some of the game plan. We can see some of the silver lining for your boy Squanto. Gotta let my bias show. And gotta cheer on the homie here looking for top 3.
Bro, is your team member. I can't stop you. All right, I want to tell you, don't cheer for your team member. Come on now, it's how it is. All right.
Oh,
that's okay.
I don't like seeing this.
Okay,
you know what?
Kamikaze.
Let's have some fun and test the waters. Oh no. Your boy Squanto, I know. I know they have been looking at some potential side characters. Had the Slayer. Has been working on the Slayer a little bit, but going for the Gold Lewis here into the Axel matchup.
Interesting choice. I don't know how much I agree with this. This is another matchup that. Oh, okay. I see why they wanted to play this. Understood immediately.
Hey, listen.
Immediately.
If you can get on offense, you can make a lot happen with this character. The drone is actually going to get far slash through. There we go. See if we can get some JD moments to happen here. Try to go for some air BTs.
Yeah, but see, look, this is a spot. It's hard to deal with this. It's Gold Lewis. Okay, try the machine gun, but it clashed with the Rensen. I've never seen that interaction. Okay, jumps over the Rensen, but gets caught by the 5P. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Squanto. I'm not too sure. Okay, blocks the time stop.
Yeah. Time stop getting beaten out, but a clean combo from Galaxy. Gonna be securing the last round here. 1 round remaining for Galaxy is all they need.
What are you gonna do? You can run now. You don't have to air dash. You can move forward. Yeah.
There we go.
White wall assault. Throw into the drone. That's gonna be quite a lot. All right. Is this where we turn it around, Squanto? Is this where it happens?
It can definitely be a scary situation if you got your safe jumps on lock here. The JD is gonna be getting hit up afterwards, though. We find the gap here. Now we're back at full screen. Tornadoes on the board.
Try to find these air dash behemoths, but none of them are where you're gonna die from that. That doesn't work. Okay, I mean you're plus. Okay, he found the way.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
might be able to find a kill here into the super confirmed. There is no burst animation. Squanto does manage to find something here.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, Squanto. Might have spoke too soon. These 5Ps, yeah, definitely tough for Goldless build. He's so tall, he can't just run under it like most of the cast.
Yeah.
I believe he can. He's too big.
Definitely looks like it. Catching some of these air options as well. The privilege of having an air dash does get countered out by getting hit by your anti-air options a little bit more frequently. Okay, a little fast BRC.
We're pulling out all the stops here, but I don't think it's enough because we're stopping time.
Oh, going into some
tornado reset.
There it is. The instant overhead JH. Galaxy is going to be taking it 3-1 over your boy Squanto. Testing the waters. Coming up a little bit dry on that one, but very well played overall.
Unfortunate. It was a little too many sharks in there. Swim safely, unfortunately. That's going to be the end of your boy Squanto. Good stuff regardless. Definitely a great showing. It is no easy feat battling that far from losers round 1. Tournament fatigue is very much the thing. Going out that early to fight that many sets, it can take its toll on anyone. But we're going into losers final now. Mash L Macho. It's a team kill here. 2 Mash players meeting together at losers. Macho versus Galaxy. Macho pulling out a character that is not quite Oscar. Not sure.
Oh no.
A little different. That's not.
That's that teammate knowledge right there. Why you gotta do this to me?
Yeah, Macho definitely knows that Galaxy hates the Milia matchup and has the pocket Milia just for this situation. Level 1,700 either. That's not a pocket you pulled out at the last second.
Someone
So
has
that's a
to be
pocket you had.
Hio. Hio was here. They could have just been
Oh, Macho more like El Hijo.
El
You know what
Hio.
I'm saying? That's what we're doing. El Hijo, my favorite Milia player, is locked
Hey.
in for losers final.
Also rocking that OEG Milia skin. Big shout outs to Elucid for hooking us up with those Milia skins. If you're ever looking for some skin recolor mod commission, definitely recommend them. This Milia skin's one of my favorites out of all of the OEG skin colors. The
Yeah,
black
it's
hair
really
goes
clean. Oh, that
hard.
is the OG color. That's true. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that a lot.
We do love
Okay,
some
okay, Galaxy showing that you might have to switch to that Oscar to make something work here. I don't
Pull
know.
out the
Looks pretty
main.
comfortable. That Millie looking fraudulent right now. Uh-oh, nope. That's all we need to get started. Empty low gets blocked off the bat. Wow, usually a mix-up that works very often for Millie as in layer 1. But that's, again, it's that teammate experience. These players are definitely familiar with what each other are trying to do. Okay, cross-up JH just blocked. We're going for a throw reset again. That's just a classic JH. Okay, hair card not blocked.
Okay.
Not
We're cooking up a little bit
damage,
here. A
but
little
we
warmed
are-
up now. Backdashing. Does find a 5P, but no confirm. You had meter. I like this.
Winger on the 2D is not... Okay, but you have RC. You're good.
Yeah.
DP cross-up. Oh, the point blank command grab.
The command grab
Which is a combo
canceled
starter.
into the Axel Bomber.
But
and
you've never seen that?
I have not seen that one.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Okay, so if the command grab hits point blank, he cancels into Axel Bomber automatically, and that is a combo starter.
Oh.
It's really gross. I mean, the trade-off is that the closer you are to Axel, the longer it takes for the command grab to hit.
Right,
So the
right.
reward is if he gets it that close to you, he gets to absolutely like murder you. It's a really funny interaction.
That is Galaxy taking the first one. I mean, listen. You hit that 5P and had meter, and then it unfortunately dropped, and that's just kind of the consequences of our own actions on that one. Scary stuff. You got to deal with the Axel. The comeback potential is so high.
Yeah, absolutely. As Millie, you definitely have the neutral advantage, and you got good offense with the mix-ups. But the problem is you don't have the health to be making mistakes. And Axel is a character who's been doing more and more damage as these patches are gone. He's sneaking by with these buffs. Don't worry, we see you, Axel. You're not low.
Getting those
Alright,
cool
you
combo
know.
buffs too, which is like honestly the best buff you can give a character is to make their combos cooler.
Cooler and much more damage here. Sickle Stone gonna eat straight through that hair car. One of the least damaging supers in the game, as it should be. Thank you very much for how annoying it is to punish both of them with throw. That is again that teammate layer 16. Okay, Septum Voice is gonna get jumped straight over. Snail Hard knockdown into the instant JH.
Looking pretty solid here. The Galaxy is starting to crush in on you a little bit. You're thinking about that Oscar pick in the back of your head right now. You have not really had an opportunity to play Milia at all, basically. This might be your first chance to.
Right. Definitely sometimes you gotta go for comfort over matchup, but YRC gets blocked.
Point
Mirage
blank hair
under the
card?
JS, but point blank hair card gets blocked, and that's a free punish from Galaxy. One straight in for the 6P into Lush Shaker. There we go. Now we get to see going here. Cross up gonna connect. What's the combo? Nice and simple.
Blocks the
Inside
YRC.
YRC blocked. Nice play.
Very solid stuff. That is El Macho taking some blood. We got blood on the cabinet now. Both players have it taken their little bit so far. Nice 2P, but we're blocking out. These throws that do keep coming out here. So the 6Ps are really solid.
Running all the way away. Get away from me, please. 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's the Galaxy specialist to just sprint across the whole screen.
Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's really funny watching Axel do that. 5P to be burst safe, but nothing coming out from El Macho. Holding on to that burst for just a little longer to get a gold one. One chance here, positive bonus, get that meter, and there we go. Gold burst right back. I got one of my own. Thank you very much. Galaxy taking that into a 2-0 lead here. Will we see the switch to the Asuka? I'm looking. What you thinking, Macho? It's 2-0. Emilio's getting kind of washed. I don't know. We trust the matchup, or we're gonna go for comfort. We're locking in the Milia right away, not even hesitating. No hesitation, no thought, no little avatar emote, no walking around, none of that. It's all business here. He believes in the Milia. Honestly, that belief right there made me believe too. All right, I'm with you, Macho. It's just a matter of getting that warm up and getting your hands right. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Sure.
We got it.
Bring back some of that older muscle memory from the pre-Oscar days, potentially. We're going to see if it works out for El Macho.
The level on Milia is quite high. 1,700 does not come for free. You got to win on these games with Milia.
There we go. Getting that first hit. We're going to get some super fall in the corner. Nice defense from Galaxy, but you cannot block forever, especially against a character like Milia. Oh,
okay, resetting JD. Oh, JH in the throw there. Interesting mix-up. And there we go. That's going to be enough to kill. Not quite. They didn't RC, but it's okay. One more mix-up will do it. Capo going to cross up. Or actually, is it the same side there?
I think it's the same side there, yeah.
I'll just
Here we go. Now
rainwater bait.
we got the Milia players coming out.
They're coming out to watch this Milia get absolutely bombed by Axel Bomber into the Sickle Storm here.
Got some overheads of my own.
Reset JD. YRC does not get baited.
Mirage through is going to be huge here. That anti-air close slash is such a good starter for the Milia too. Scary stuff. The tick throw, Cashin trying to run away. Galaxy wants this space so bad, and El Macho just knows it. No winger. You have a chance.
Not gonna. 50 meter though. Kane pulls it out with the right play here. Jumping forward. The JH catching at the absolute lowest point I've ever seen that move come out. Gonna put Macho on the board here. 2-1. Galaxy can close it out, but honestly, it's up to both characters. Are locked in for the both of them. Galaxy, actually no. Galaxy can switch, but I'm assuming they don't want to. As far as I know, this is an Axel solo main.
For sure.
Macho is locked in on the Milia. Can't afford any more losses.
Yeah, for sure. Want to stick it out on the Axel. Just needs to get a little bit of that more momentum, a little bit of the... You just basically don't want to interact in these situations, right? We're in that world where it's just, I want you on the opposite side of the screen. Stay out of the air, please, and don't compel my 5P. That's all I want for Christmas.
Absolutely. There you go, counter bar slash connecting, but the throw gonna get dumped away from. We're jumping clean over the Milia jump arc. Really nice against that tornado.
Yep.
Just didn't even have to double jump, super jump, none of that. Just right over. Okay, good conversion into the bad move for a reset. 2D again. Empty low. Into the winger. Gonna get as much damage as possible. Into our hard knockdown as well. Bad spot for Galaxy here. What are you gonna do? Oh wow, that same sided. I got hit.
And the anti-air close slash. Macho might be able to run away with this. Honestly, they're looking so much more confident on the Milia than they were 2 rounds ago.
Yeah, it just seems to be a matter of warm-up here. The movement, the neutral, the offense, it's all coming together now that we've got those first 2 games behind ourselves to reset that Milia brain. Empty low getting caught this time by the fuzzy jump. Gonna get a nice Axel Bomber conversion. They reset to mid-screen. Back throw back towards the corner. Rainwater plus and the throw again. One more mix-up will do it. JH gonna hit.
Man, that instant overhead is just, it's so potent, and Galaxy uses it so effectively in a ton of different situations.
Especially with conditioning with all these throw resets.
Hey.
And then speak of the devil. They keep missing each other's attacks. This is actually like definitely teammate level play right here. Okay, 2D gonna convert.
Are you dead? You're
wall
dead.
Salt. You are quite dead. That is a privilege only available to Axel and Testament. The only 2 orange wall salt characters that can combo from their 2K 2D.
Yep.
Believe it or not. That's gonna work out just right for Galaxy 42 as they will be taking out El Macho, unfortunately, in the team kill. Definitely had a lot of fun watching and commentating your stuff on Macho, but that's going to be the end of your run.
That is indeed.
Good stuff regardless, though.
We've got one more game for you here. It is time. Lucasio, they did the right thing by getting into that grand finals on the winner's side to try to minimize their interactions with these dirty zoner players. But it is now time. Galaxy is here to reclaim their throne in the grand finals. We've got KOI Lucasio going up against MASH Galaxy 42. Biken versus Axel Lowe.
Definitely a matchup that our friend Ukanza did say earlier they don't like playing. They definitely wanted to see Asuka before Axel, but that's not going to be the case. Sometimes you don't get what you like. You got to get what you get and don't get upset. You do have that winner side advantage. You just need one set. 3 games is all you need to lock this thing out. So can we get that? Or will we be seeing a reset from Galaxy, who's been on fire on this loser side, finding their way all the way to grand finals?
Yep.
Will that fatigue set in? I don't know. Haven't had a break for a while here. It's been gaming straightforward all the way through.
For sure. It's always that balancing act between being kind of iced out waiting in grand finals versus potentially being fatigued coming in from losers. Always make sure to get your exhaustion training in, even if you are just a fighting game player. Oh, I'm not spending that much energy. I promise you, your brain glycogen levels, they're getting kind of low. You're crashing on that blood sugar a little bit. The mental stack has been cooking you. Speaking of getting
Might
cooked,
be on a layer that you
ton
didn't
of
even know.
damage.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want to say that was too much. And there you go, JHRC closing it out. You are quite dead. Perfect from Galaxy. Making full use of that JHRC. They tell you it's not an instant overhead, but I haven't seen anyone block it yet. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Listen, as far as we're concerned here, that Galaxy JH is an instant overhead. There's a JS coming in. You're in now, and Axel stuck in the corner. This is exactly where you want to be. Also, you're just dead? Hello? When did this happen?
Okay, just trading perfect for perfect. Oh, no, not quite a perfect, but it might as well have been with how fast that went. Here we go.
Did y'all change the damage values on the cabinet? Is that what's going on here? Like,
yeah, it seems we were going back to Season 2 damage. That's what it looks like right now. Turn the sliders up a little bit.
the flex shield? Gonna at least get you out of there. Nice.
Oh, no delay on the JH to get that MP2K. Is that going to connect?
Oh, what a PRC.
No, time to ID over.
And gets an ideal punish as well. The ladder combo climbing all the way down. Oof. Scared? Gun?
Trade. There's one hit. Probably needs to go 1-0. 1-0 is huge. In a grand final set like this, RC 5K. All assault rainwater. Best gets away, but too close to get hit by that bar slash, and Galaxy takes our first game here in our grand finals.
Man, the backdash gets caught there right at the very end by just the very tip of that far slash. And unfortunately for Biken, Axel does have the ability to confirm a little bit on that. Very scary stuff, but you know that 50 meter came in. Axel was at such low HP. Lucasio had to have just been itching for that gun super there, and I think the mental stack of that kind of, you're just wanting to get away enough so you can use the gun super, and that kind of caused you to enter that backdash stance.
Absolutely. I feel like Axel, especially rainwater, is such a great situation at a low health spot, because now you don't really need a crazy mix-up, you just need them to panic. And that's exactly what happened. The backdash got caught straight away. And here we go. Game 2 is now in Galaxy's favor on the scoreboard as they get the Sickle Storm reversal. Tornado coming out, jumps over, double jumps over from Lucasio. Had forced to block that, but then gets back thrown on the recovery. Unfortunate interaction there.
I also love Galaxy's use of the reversal supers here. They're honestly, I feel like some of these characters with the less effective overall reversal supers, they just get so underused when if you can get them into your opponent's gaps and their block strings like Galaxy is so good at doing, it can be such a strong tool to just be like, hey, hit me with a close slash into Kabari, I'm just going to super you and we're going to be okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's not necessarily about the damage. Yeah. It's about just putting the option on the table, putting the fact that I'm not afraid to represent my reversal, even though I'm not going to quite kill you off of it. I just want you to be more hesitant on your offense. See, just like that. Now Lucas is doing a lot of nothing in their strings, but again, Galaxy not taking full advantage. Wow, meterless goes on, so I expected to get the meter gain for that RC, but not quite enough. A little, very late burst. chip, anything's gonna kill. Just stay calm, Galaxy. Just sit still, chill out.
Yep, they're more than comfortable with it, but gets hit by the overhead.
Gonna close it out. Lucasio, great play there on such a low amount of health. Nothing would have worked out if they couldn't get that Zotson to connect.
For sure.
Double Escabari. 6K gonna catch.
Excuse me? You're taking a little bit of damage here.
That's the weakest Bikin combo.
Holy cow.
That did quite a lot. Okay, JH gonna catch. Nice conversion into the Axle Bomber first. So nice quarter carry, resetting the screen and baiting out that parry. JHRC once again. Can we get a counter on that? Somebody, please let me know how many have hit.
Right back at you right now. We got BRC forward bursting out. Guns available, 50-meter available for both players. The red RC. We got overheads. We got overheads on overheads.
Oh, another one. He thought it was over. Blocked the first two. I was going to say, nice, good stuff blocking these JHs, but then the air dash to another JH is what got it out there. The trilogy.
You know, I mean, you're so focused on surviving in a zoner matchup. You're like, all right, I got to get my dash blocks on point. I got to make sure I'm punishing 2H correctly. I'm RPSing around the pull-in from Rensen correctly. And then this Axel just runs at you full screen and hits you with 6 overheads in a row. Like, come on. I got too much on my mind to be dealing with this nonsense.
I know, right? It's mental overload at a scramble situation. Galaxy's just really good at these last-minute scrambles, knowing exactly what they need to do to get them that last hit they need on Axel, who's not known to be such an offensive character. Just being proven wrong here today is me, as Galaxy proceeds to just run people over with crazy setups. And there we go, command grab going to work into the tornado. There we go, JH and connecting into the JD, catching Picasso trying to move out of there. Okay, 2D, reset again. Ooh, okay, the parry actually knocked the rainwater away, giving Picasso a chance to reset neutral here. Nice, because that is such a clean conversion of the RC. Cool. Whenever a character can convert on an RC without the shockwave, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, very, very cool stuff. IB coming in here on the little micro dash forward round start. Lucasio's got to find an answer. We are 1 round away from a bracket reset for Galaxy.
Catching the burst nice and early, ran all the way up for a bar slash into rainwater, going to catch Lucasio moving again here.
Oh, nice.
RC to get away from the Kavari and then punishing with the earliest frame on the command grab there since it was full screen.
Yep.
Really good play.
Super solid
running
stuff.
all the way under the tornado.
Ooh,
and gets the throw. Just, yeah, again, so good at closing out these games with the tornado, running all the way up. It's such a scary situation because there's so many places. Even if you jump, the tornado's right under you, so Axel's chilling. Really, the only option there was to throw tech or try to maybe backdash throw. A mash wasn't really going to get you out either because the tornado's right behind covering. It doesn't go away when Axel gets hit.
Yep.
So that's that was a tough spot to deal with. And here we are, just like that. Galaxy sped ran that reset, and we are now both players 3 games away from victory or defeat.
Yeah, we are now in grand finals for real this time, and it is the double Luigi situation. Lucasio has to find some answers. They found some really nice big damage combos in the last game, but it just was not enough to deal with Galaxy's oppressive pressure.
And Galaxy keep it up. How many more JH mix-ups are we going to go for before it gets stopped?
Yep.
Somebody stop him. There's only one person to do it.
Okay. This is looking pretty good so far. Ooh. The double JH. Speaking of
JH hold on,
pressure.
Trying to get a little... No way. Oh, I thought it was going to work. I'm not going to lie.
I think the startup was long enough that it didn't. That's so tragic.
That was tragic. I was like, that is a genius play right there. Try to OS with the parry, but it actually was too slow of a super to have to work on. But I'm not going to lie, I respect the quote-unquote jump JH to get a little bit of revenge. A little revenge mix.
The bike and Pogo pressure is very funny to watch, for sure. Here we go. We're on the pressure sequence now. The tether is applied. Red RC going to get you that big hit in the corner. Not quite killing, but Max plays the damage of 6H. Now you just got to get in one more time. The meter is available to you. Ooh, Try to get...
Wow, try to go in with the BRC, but Galaxy's more than ready. Time stop. Little combo here. No, just going for the Oki instead.
Yep. We got Mix, we got Oki, we got Strike and Throw.
Throw.
Oh no.
And JH once again. Someone's got to be keeping count. Let us know how many of those have hits in this loser's run from Galaxy. Unstoppable.
Galaxy's definitely cooking it up, and I mean that situation, that sequence was so perfectly mathed out too, because there was zero spot that you could have bursted there too. After all of that, unless you tried to like goal burst on your own wake up or something, like there was just literally nothing that you could have bursted. The throw into the single hit left in the single digits of HP. Galaxy has taken first blood in the bracket reset and is poised to keep cooking here a little bit.
Looking like it's going to be up to Lucario to find their way through. Honestly, it's going to be a matter of defense. Their offense seems to be working just fine. When Lucario gets in just like this, everything seems to flow just as they need to get a nice clean round. And there we go again. Yozan's going to work and forcing the burst out from Galaxy. A bit late, but it's going to kind of work out in Lucasio's favor if they can close out this round, but not if they get hard knocked on that snail. Parry to get away. Was that a reaction to the Rainwater?
Pretty nice, honestly. We've been seeing that parry trying to come out, getting counter hit out a couple of times. I like the aerial guard crush as well. It gets you a lot of plus frames, even though you don't get the full parry information. There's the Galaxy special. Waiter, I'd like some plus frames, please. Good throw.
Hot and fresh is that tether connection on the H bar, giving it up for a throw. You're going to combo off the sword version. Nice play from Lucario, and honestly, I said that Lucario is going to have to be winning on defense, and that's such a funny statement to make in an Axel Viking matchup. So
right.
Defense
sure.
is a problem for Viking here, not offense.
Sure.
Wow, catching that immediately with the JD.
You do not want to be getting hit by Viking JD in any scenario. That wet button is about as brutal as it looks. Look at all that red HP we got currently. / connects, but nothing to confirm with. There it is.
Gonna hit. Nice play from Lucario. Adjustment's been made nice and fast. As long as they're able to keep that high octane Viking offense going, Galaxy doesn't seem to have the answers as consistently enough to keep themselves out of just getting murdered. Yep. So it's up to Lucario to just keep that ball rolling. And honestly, whoever seems to be getting on offense first seems to be winning the whole round. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting to the situation that you're in so often in this kind of matchup is like, if I'm at full screen, then I'm in so much trouble as the Viking. But if I have 50 meter and I'm in the perfect spot of screen, then I can just steal my turn back with gun, which we saw in that round twice there, which is such a potent option, but you have to be able to weave yourself around the Axel zoning options and not be in the middle of Axel JH pressure at the same time.
Wow, Galaxy just a phenomenal strike throw on Axel Flow of all characters, using Rainwater to full effect, using it as a throw bait, but then also making sure they get the throws that they need to actually establish that option. And there goes Speak of the Devil. There it is. Close slash, far slash, and a run-up throw. That is maximum conditioning there, using the threat of the meter threat of Snail. And that's what Lucario is looking for, but instead, I'm just going to throw you. Take my dub.
Also, speaking of Lucasio's like crazy reactions in this matchup, their round start choice is that dash forward and block, but when they see the 5P coming out, they react to it and run up for the close slash all the way, which is honestly like a crazy reaction in this round start scenario.
But it's really good if you get it down.
Yeah.
Covers a lot of options at once. It keeps yourself nice and non-committal. Nice jump out, but not quite a proper punish. It's okay though. Well, not quite okay. You're at full screen versus Axel. Goes for the run-up gun, jumping gun, but didn't quite connect. Galaxy gonna be chilling here. One more mix-in, of course. Ooh, what a thought. JH closing it out once more.
The JH
1-1 on the reset.
JH royalty out here. Galaxy is looking clean. Currently 2-1. Interested to see if Lucario can make it happen. The first game of the bracket reset was a scary one for sure. But now Lucario has found some signs of life, found some silver lining, getting some decent interactions in there. See if they can get us into a game 5 situation in our bracket reset. That's a good start.
Oh no. Nice start. IHJS connecting with that 5H counter. Try to go bar through Tornado. Good idea, but didn't quite connect. Okay though, no punish. You're chilling. Escobari, pretty raw actually. Like work out, give Lucario a lot more offense here, and there you go. That is
a reset. Yeah, you're just dead now.
There you go. Nice play from Lucario.
Little American reset there. Lucario, like we said, finding some signs of life, finding some really solid interactions here.
Lucario stopping the bleeding a little bit on this set here. It's 1-1, but again, it's coming down to can they get Galaxy off of them. That axle pressure is so good on behalf of Galaxy, able to use the strike throw with Rainwater to full effect every single time. But it's okay though, because Galaxy managed to get out and find a huge combo here into the super. Not gonna be enough to kill, but here we go, great spot. Galaxy at 50 meter and full burst can make something happen. Goes up to Lucario to bait out the right option. Goes for a straight up Escobari. Interesting play. That move is disjointed, so if the burst came out, it would have worked out in Lucario's favor. That's probably what they're looking for, but the tornado into the throw using the plus frames there. So many options. I was looking for jump JH, and I would have died to the throw.
Exactly.
Okay.
Here we go. Galaxy now on match point. We're going to see if they can make something extra special happen here, living up to their Seed 1 name.
Jumping over again. Tornado RC into the command grab, but good awareness from Lucario, just barely got away.
There we go. Overhead get blocked out and a good counter hit afterwards. Could be huge, earning that burst. Oh no.
Oh no.
Where's the burst spot?
RC, good job not bursting. There it is. On a pixel of health, the rawest of 2 H's. Okay, this is extremely winnable. Nice throw. 6H gonna work? Yes.
That is a game 5 here in our grand finals bracket reset.
Okay, Lucario finding the answers they need to turn this around. That's the beauty of being on winner's side grands. You have a whole extra set to give up to get that download, to make those adjustments just in case something goes wrong. And indeed it did, but here we go. Last game of our FNF top 8, number 84, Galaxy, Lucario. Who wants it more?
Duel 1.
Here we go. What's the option? More dash block from Lucario? Yes. Okay, jumps and finds the JS. Great counter hit to get the burst out nice and early. That is what you want to see as the offensive player in Biken. 2D. Okay, air block on the blue also still give enough time to connect it to this Kabari. Good counter hit 5P.
This is some momentum here for Lucario. This is crazy momentum. Hard knockdown coming through. 50 meter, but we have a safe jump.
Okay, running away, but we're chasing them down. The 2H is not fast enough for that, unfortunately.
Axel is zippy once he gets those wheels rolling.
No time stop though. Gonna keep the meter for another mix-up. Oh my god, 100 meter Axel is making it. Magic happen with these rainwater, double rainwater.
There we go, we're blocking.
Jumping out is Conzio. Gonna force out all 100 meter to get so safe. JS, great first round from Lucario here. Galaxy at not quite burst, but almost.
A reversal of fortune. Lucario, after struggling so hard for what, 7 sets in a row, is now 1 round away from potentially taking this Fightsticks and Flashkicks tournament.
Nice. Okay. 50 meter on both sides, looking for something. Is this Lucario, but
interaction's all you need.
Tapdo's gonna force out a burst there.
Burst
baited it.
You can't. Oh, you can't punish burst as Biken. Not like this. Please take it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, please.
Back throw.
This will be the most tragic loss I've ever seen.
Close slash connects. Throw gets jumped over. Thank you. All is right in the world. Lucario takes it 3-2. Oh my god. After such, listen, I told you every single week I sit down, I watch one of these Biken players play, and I'm like, maybe Winty is right. Maybe Biken should be able to punish on a hard call-out burst bait to win Grand Finals bracket reset instead of just getting a far slash into nothing.
Right, that was insanely. That 5H whiff, my heart sank for Lucasio, dude. I was like, oh my god. You know the stress of that. You're on the last game of Grands. Like, okay, I got the burst bait. We won. / 5H whiff. Honestly, my mental would have been broken. I wouldn't be strong enough to close that out.
Beautiful stuff coming in from both of these gamers. That was a 3-0 from Galaxy, followed by a 3-2 in Lucasio's favor, taking the bracket, coming in from the winner's side, overcoming the zoner threat. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I know that it's a little bit of a slower night than most, but we appreciate you nonetheless. JSav, do you got any shout outs you need to do before the end of the night?
Unfortunately not this time, but thank you guys for having me. I love commentating. I love being with our boys at OEG, commentating such a great bracket in Fightsticks and Flashkicks number 84. Of course, I had a great time. Thank you guys. Hope you had a great job. Hope you had a great time listening to me. But that will be all from your boy JSav.
Check out JSav. They are the GOAT. Follow them on Twitter, wherever. Hit them up for some May matches if they're willing. As for us, we have FNF on Thursdays. We're gearing up for our number 100. We're probably going to be doing another champions bracket. So make sure that you're entering. Make sure that you're getting that first place. We may extend just kind of like a first and second place situation. But we'll be doing the champions bracket coming up. Every other Monday, we got Grand Blue. On Sundays, we got Tekken. On Wednesdays, we got the beginner Guilty Gear Strives brackets. We got a ton of brackets for you over at OEG. So make sure to check out the Discord. Keep an eye on the tournament announcements channel. And until next time, we will catch you around. Make sure to keep the community part of the FGC community alive. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without y'all being so awesome and supportive. Thank you all so much. We'll catch you around.
Good night.